Big Bad 125 hype.
Previously on Big Bad Evil Game. It takes all of our adventurers, plus a boar, to open a sarcophagus which reveals a magic pearl and wand. Buried under a foot of ice lies a proportional statue of Silvanus. After breaking the ice, Reija skinny dips in the bitter cold water surrounding the statue. Lakkul has nightmares of being chased by spectral creatures, while Kriv is asked to run for Speaker of Good Mead against Shandar the dwarf. 8 thugs attempt to rob the tavern, but Shandar easily chases them away. A little too easily. Kriv, Reija, and Wrethgar track down the thugs outside of town, but the thugs are not impressed by Dragon Boy's orders. While the trio fights the thugs, Lakkul hangs back in the tavern and tries to convince the bar patrons that Shandar is a fraud who staged the robbery. Mishan, the priest of Amadator, casts Remove Curse on Lakkul, but is he able to sleep peacefully again?
We'll find out.
Yes.
Maybe now. Ish.
Maybe.
Just saying it was a lot closer to 10 seconds.
Dragon Boy.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. We're here.
We're live.
We got goodies.
We have new Canada Dry fruit splash ginger ales to taste test. They're delicious.
It's pretty good. Yeah, have to admit. Pretty good. It's
I don't
better.
think there's a ginger ale I don't like though. But the blackberry one,
Did you try the Canada Dry Bold when it was out?
I like spicy ginger ale.
It was super spicy.
Yeah.
It burned the throat.
Did it also sting the nostrils?
A little bit, actually. Yeah, they're all connected.
Not gonna lie, that smells like pure gas.
We just got a resub with Prime. That Kildaean guy.
That killed it.
Still hasn't been banned.
Perhaps the garlic chip was too much for him. Or the Maui onion.
Oh,
Inhale the
I
chip.
think he may have inhaled it.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
I think last time we slept.
We ended
We were
with you
resting.
all taking a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's that Maui onion.
He was like,
Great lungs.
It stung the nostrils, burned
We
the
met-
throat.
Oh, yeah, we met Copper Knobber Knocker.
Yep, he gave it.
We did meet the Knobber Knocker. He kind of gave us another quest.
He wants us to go check on his buddy McCready. McCreadus? McCreadus.
Oh, Macretus. Yep, I didn't.
McCready's Knobber Knocker.
You don't think so, but maybe.
Nope.
I think McCreadus was not a gnome.
So yeah, we stopped with everybody taking a long rest.
Yep.
Wrethgar wakes up,
Of course.
rested.
Yep.
Reija wakes up, fully
Yep.
rested.
Okay.
Yep.
Kriv wakes up, fully rested.
Yep.
Lakkul wakes up,
Yep.
fully rested.
Praise a monitor.
Was you that was cursed, not
Yeah.
the items.
Well,
Revelation.
he's still carrying the items.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's always been cursed. Let's be honest. Even before he came
How
to
was it?
Very
How
true.
were your dreams last night, though?
sexy. Yeah. A monitor just
I don't generally poke around in there. That's,
what Helm does with
Dangerous.
Kriv, a monitor did to Lakkul. What does Helm do to you?
Mostly he grants me spells. What's your list looking like?
I thought he raised your libido.
why?
Why not?
I don't think anyone's ever said
No,
that.
again,
except
the
you.
question is why.
Right.
Go ahead and say burden of proof is on you for this one. Why would you think that?
A monitor, god of the sun,
Sure.
the closest star.
The most boring one.
Right. The lamest star.
Do we want to go
When do I get bestow curse?
He's already cursed.
Reinstate curse.
Exactly.
Remove curse.
Reinstall curse certificate.
Should we
what
check
was-
out Macretus or
That was
Macretus.
he's the new McDonald's? That's got
It's concentration.
nobody's got time.
Disappointing.
Well.
Let's see. We had Macretus.
Yep.
We know there's Wrethgar around, but they're slippery fucks.
Yep.
Don't like them.
We got the Winter
Let's
Wolves.
see. We got the white moose.
We got the White Moose.
We're in the big city of Bryn Shandar.
We are. I think. Where was Macretus? Macready?
In the wild.
Just in
Yep,
the wild.
it said in the wilderness somewhere.
That's
The only note I have.
pretty specific.
Somewhere.
Maybe we have a
Someone-
ranger.
Someone said they would look up exactly where it is. It's just a question of whether or not they did it.
We have a ranger who's pretty good in the wilderness.
Well, you have a ranger who's in the wilderness.
I was talking about Keegan and Garrett. They're
Hmm.
pretty good in the wilderness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this for Garrett. He has never once let us wrong.
For the XP is here. Happy Friday for the XP. Trying to figure out if you want to go find Macready. We're in Icewind Dale, right with the Frostmaiden.
We're doing it for the XP.
Yes. We're waiting on the
you?
XP bump.
We need that level 5.
Well,
Good luck with that.
If only we weren't doing milestone.
Yeah.
you still wouldn't be level 5.
Last time we almost beat the game. What was it? It was opening the sarcophagus. That was
Oh,
that
yeah.
was beating the game.
No. Somehow you always wind up with random animals following you around.
Mm-hmm.
I blame everyone but myself.
You're the only one that hasn't DM'd yet, so that's the solid.
Is that a foreshadowing?
I didn't want her to have it.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to take the
It's
scroll of fireball.
I tried, Dan. I got outvoted.
Shall we gift Adam with a written adventure to DM?
I've considered it, but it's a little early to plan that. I think.
You still have
True.
ways to go.
I mean, we could all die.
We
Then
could.
start a new campaign.
3/4 of us came close last night.
Yeah.
Those dudes kicked our ass.
Yeah.
Lakkul did not come close. Well,
Yeah, but if Lakul's the only person standing, he's just going to get struck by lightning, and it's going to be a new campaign anyway.
Yeah, Tom's gonna be like, your final wish before you depart the mortal plane.
It's
White dragon.
Strikes
Him down.
I'm specifically granting it to you this one time.
I've
None of my other followers get this.
This is not a normal thing. I know you weren't like level 20 or anything, but I have a feeling that I can justify doing this if you request it.
Yeah, it's the only line in my will, which is on file with the Church of Hell. Please smite Lakkul.
we did talk last time, since we found out Nerth, the speaker of Targos, is corrupt? Question mark? Italicized? Underlined? Bolded?
Yeah, the suggestion was that he has, or they, she, then
We don't know yet.
Tarim connections.
Right. And we talked about Lakkul potentially taking the helm of Targos, while Kriv takes the helm of Good Mead.
I don't think we agreed on that.
I don't think that was even remotely a serious conversation.
Then we'd have
all.
I think that
We have
I
two
generally
votes among
assume
the
that any suggestion from Lakkul.
I think that because Lakkul is not of Icewind Dale, he is blocked by the Icewind Dale Constitution from holding office.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Yeah, you got to be
Or
born here.
whatever. That's xenophobic.
No.
Yeah.
It's definitely the way it works in Icewind Dale. So many people run to hide.
Icewind Dale is known for its organized central government.
Very strict.
That's why they're speakers. They're like
Mhm.
the Congress.
Yep. Sorry, you're just not eligible.
What about someone who's been here a while, like Wrethgar?
Wrethgar has been here a while.
A long time. He's old.
Well,
He's
a while.
He's not that old, Bob. Yeah. How old is he?
I mean, it's D&D. Age is literally just a
Seven.
number.
44.
44.
That's not much older than some of us are, Bob.
I know. But in the frozen north of the Icewind Dale, that's people only live to be like 60
No.
at
no,
most.
No.
How do we know?
No. We've seen people that
Oh,
are older than that.
Lakul's not from here. So.
No, not you.
This is why you're not allowed to hold office. You just
Yeah.
don't have the
don't
critical
know-
information.
You don't know the territory. You don't know the people. You're just not qualified.
Thumb is not on that pulse.
Like, how are you going to rule this Dale if you don't know the median age of the populace off the top of your head?
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah, you got to know your constituents.
Yeah.
Got to partake in a census at least once.
This would be a good plot hook, though. Lakul becomes speaker of Targos.
It's like you think that I'm going to let that happen.
Azalin somehow, works his way into the frozen north. Takes over everything. Forget about Zardarok. He can't handle Azalin. Yeah.
So you're saying the campaign should be killing Lakkul for his allegiance to...
No, I'm
evil?
saying the campaign is written is good. I'm just saying if we were to
'Cause
offshoot.
if you're trying to talk me into it, you're making some progress.
So when you DM him,
You will die every session. It'll be like Kenny in South Park.
but he
Oh my
comes
God,
back.
they killed Bob. Anyways,
But Kenny always comes back.
Yeah, that'll be... I don't... Like, the goal would not be kicking you from the game, Bob. It's just that your characters are degenerates who deserve to die.
That's also a good underlying theme, though. Because it was a good underlying theme in South Park, and he always died. Just find out which way he died.
was it really a theme or a shtick?
Okay, it's a shtick.
Okay, it's a shtick.
More of a gag.
People like shticks, though, and gags.
And fish sticks.
Yeah, and mott
Only
sticks.
for gay bit.
Bitch, you a hobbit.
I think for the XP should tell us what to do. Should we go to get Macretus? Should we go investigate the White Moose? Maybe the Winter Wolves? We could always check out what the hell Nerith is doing in Targos, because he's up to no good.
Probably all eating soup out of a cauldron.
Is that what they do? Oh, yeah.
Bastards.
We could give him a cauldron. Yeah, we should take that back.
Well, the Dent stole it. We're not 100% sure where it
When
went. But...
we have a lead on the Dentarum, and I'm hoping that'll happen eventually, they're all gonna fucking die. Hopefully.
Or the
Maybe we'll
XP
die.
is weighed in. Investigate the moose.
I am-
Because
The moose? Okay.
moose.
I am curious about the moose.
We haven't been to Lonelywood yet either.
No,
I'd like to go there.
we should go to Lonely.
I've heard nice things.
Have you?
It's pretty peaceful there.
I forget how
Lots of fishing.
far that is from Bryn Shandar.
Easy fishing.
It's got a ironic name like Icewind.
E is Lonely.
It is actually
Oh,
very friendly.
we have a Mare de Walden. A is Bryn Shandar. Oh, it's not that. That's not that bad. We just cut across. Is Mildred Walden? Is it frozen right now? Let's ask the ranger.
It's
Bob,
50
everything's frozen.
It's 50 below, Bob.
Yeah.
But is it like solid frozen? If we
The
go,
theme is everything's frozen.
but if we go with the dog
Bob,
sled,
Mare de Walden is smaller than Loch Dinshire.
it is.
So it stands to reason that
didn't
it
go in the
too
middle.
would be frozen.
We didn't go in the middle of Denishire. We kind of stuck to the river's edge,
Yeah.
the lake's edge.
Sure.
So
Not a lot of moving water in the Mare.
Okay.
And it's
I'll take your word for
50
it.
below.
Yeah.
So
Because they're, I can't even move this. It's not a touch screen. What's C and D? What towns are those?
I don't know. I don't
D
have
is
the map
Tourmaline,
that
C
you
is Targos. Okay. Well,
Let's see, you guys are in Bryn Shandar now.
Yep.
So
if we stuck
just
to,
go up to Tourmaline and then go to Lonely.
yeah,
Easy peasy.
we can do that.
for the XP says
Yeah.
the character arts that you did are dope.
For the XP?
Yeah, you typed real good.
I did. You know, it's a lot of work manipulating AI.
It's a lot of work filtering through the images to
Yeah,
find the ones
no,
where they don't have 10 fingers
Taking the fingers off.
on one
yes.
hand.
Yeah.
I would not have the patience for it. So yeah, from Bryn Shandar, it's about, well, you've got your dog sleds.
Oh, okay.
So about 3 hours to Tourmaline and like another hour to about 4 hour trip.
Are we gonna go left to Targos and then up, or are we gonna try and because like cutting through is gonna get is probably
We'll take the
more
road.
difficult.
We'll
than
take the road.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. For the XP asked.
hmm
If you made them.
I made them using AI and then sometimes manipulate them, but mid-journey for the most part. I have to get like a base description of which each character looks like and then push it in there, and they usually give us stuff. If you go on Instagram, you can watch us on Big Bad Evil Game, big_bad_evil_game. But all of our, like the recaps that Bob does, there's a bunch of custom art for those, and there's a lot of fun stuff. Matt does a good job putting them together.
The recaps we have on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh,
Big
there
Bad Evil Game,
in the shorts. Yep. Yep.
IG has a lot of cat pictures.
Yes.
The gram. There will be cats eventually on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Almost certainly.
Well, the last time, Moth couldn't go outside, so
Yeah. Now he's.
he could stay out all night. Just the boys out there. I assume Hagrid's out there too.
Yep.
Yes, as soon as the first person showed up, it's like, I need to leave.
Gotta go.
I'll come in for treats and then I gotta go.
So
So
if
we're
we-
heading left to Targos.
And then over to Tourmaline.
Left is West.
Do we want to check? Do we want to ask about Nerth while we're going to stop by
kind of
Targos?
Wrethgar's base of operations. Isn't it?
Is-
That makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Around that area.
Okay.
We actually started this campaign in Tourmaline.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to believe.
So I'm gonna start with this.
Yeah.
For as long as 10 Towns has existed, Lonelywood has attracted the region's shadiest element. From unrepentant thieves to
Great.
cold-hearted killers. The thick forest looming behind it conceals the dark and sordid dealings that sometimes transpire there.
And you thought Lakkul couldn't be trusted. I think you better watch out for
I
Wrethgar.
think Lakkul can't be trusted. You're correct. I did think that. I continue to think that.
I went there to
Now there's-
get away from things. Yes.
Despite its attraction to criminals and miscreants.
Mm-hmm.
Lonelywood is not a place where folk murder each other in the streets. The realities of survival demand that the residents live and work together and not dwell on history. A visitor can make many friends here, but would be wise not to drudge up the dark deeds of anyone's past in this small town.
Yeah.
So,
Who among us
even
hasn't-
though
Mm-hmm.
he's probably scum,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Done some questionable things in the past.
There's been some
but
dark deeds in Lonelywood.
now.
Make a note. That's where Aslan's going to make his first appearance in Lonelywood.
Population's about 100.
Population 1 if that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Not happening. Just closed everything here. Great.
Just wait till there's a cat on your computer.
Well. Let's see.
So we did settle on. Never mind. Go ahead.
Settled on what?
Moose.
The moose.
Settle that.
I think that's
Yep.
what everybody.
Okay.
That's what for the XP wants.
Yeah.
The moose.
Well, I thought that's what
Wait.
Lonelywood was.
Yeah.
For.
Yeah.
I just.
It's just one big
double
moose.
check.
It's the town is built on the back of a moose.
Okay.
You should eat a giant elk. Have a go against the moose.
Is the moose on a turtle that's got 4 elephants underneath it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a flat town, disc shaped.
If we don't want to stop at any of the towns on the way, we can just fast forward to them. Provided nothing happens on the way to them.
Roll a d10. And I'll start rolling things.
There's the wagon.
Nah, as long as you guys are kind of sticking to the roads, it's not that bad.
Okay.
The speaker of Lonelywood is Nimsy Huddle.
Sounds like a halfling.
You're correct.
Nimsy.
Ever since the local inn closed its doors, Nimsy has opened her heated attic to visitors looking for a place to crash for the night. She bakes halfling-shaped cookies and brings them to the meetings of the Council of Speakers.
At least it's not hand pies.
Oh well.
Nimsy Huddle.
Nimsy Huddle.
So speaker Nimsy. With only 100 people in town, it's got to be obviously really small. There's like backwoods. My mother's my sister kind of thing.
It's not.
No.
Bob.
Not.
It's like a town on the edge of the world.
Where people come to hide.
Yeah.
Only
Be
100
lonely.
people. Everybody knows everything.
Yeah.
And yet,
They
if
want-
there's
Not
trouble, they
everyone
can muster
banging
up to
their
50
cousins
soldiers.
up
So
here.
don't fuck around in Lonelywood, because half of them can fight back.
Yep.
Nimsy's probably inexperienced.
Nimsy
Adventure.
will fuck you up.
Nimsy a girl or a boy?
Well, I said she multiple
Ah.
times.
So she's a girl.
Yes.
Well, she identifies as a girl.
Yes.
Um,
There is a tavern called the Lucky Liar.
perfect for St. Patrick's Day.
Sure.
Doesn't exist in Icewind Dale.
The inn is closed
Damn.
after its last owner hanged himself in the common room 2 years ago.
God. It's got to be traumatic for all the kids who saw that.
So it's currently
Are there no children in Lonelywood?
vacant and viewed for lumber.
People aren't banging their cousins.
So we can assume there's werebear inside, right?
That is the modus operandi, yes, of the Durgar, apparently.
They just need an app for
No,
loading.
they're actually using the inn as lumber storage, so it's not.
Yeah,
Okay,
they are.
It's not abandoned. It's just not an
A lot
inn.
of banging in the lumber storage inn. Anyways.
I'm gonna have to adjust the stats on this moose. You know, however
Yeah,
you
we'll
guys
send-
want to handle it.
Well, we'll send Bob out alone.
I mean, because
My-
Lakkul is the face.
Suggestion would be some kind of ranged radiant damage. It seems fitting here.
Like horn lightning bolts.
Or maybe disintegrate.
I like all of these.
Yeah.
Each
I
tine
like-
is a different. It's like an eye swap.
Wait, are they disintegrating
I
Lakkul
like
or
this
the
less
moose?
now.
Yeah, we're in combat 3 rounds in already.
Yeah, Nimsy is actually the moose. She's been luring people into
Wait a
her
minute.
attic.
When we get to town,
Mm-hmm.
what is the makeup of the population? Mostly humans, a lot of halflings like Nimsy. You probably see some people like,
A lot of humans, a couple, half elves, halflings, a dragonborn or two. It's a mix, but
Right.
mostly human.
probably no Dampiers.
I hope not.
No, Dampiers are killed on sight, so
Usually, yeah.
Well, I'll be going back to Tourmaline.
Well, you don't have to, advertise that you're a Dampier.
Just keep my mouth shut.
That would generally be in the best interest of everyone.
The Lally team.
What? Oh,
He hasn't watched in a while. Or has he?
No, what's this? The original Lally team has given up on me, but that's okay.
Oh.
The new Lally team.
yeah.
Found that pen.
You said the inn is closed.
Yep.
But the tavern is open.
The tavern is open.
Let's go to the tavern.
Sure. The Lucky Liar.
The Lucky Liar. Is it Liar or Lyr?
Liar.
Okay. So it's not a musical instrument.
No.
Very good. Lakkul will enter the tavern first. Get a lay of the land.
Well, we're inside, not on the land.
Right. It's a saying we have in Barovia.
Mm.
Yeah. Lay of the land.
I wouldn't go around saying those things.
We don't take kindly to Barovia. The barkeep is a human woman with raven black hair.
Kriv will stride forward and introduce himself before Lakkul has the opportunity.
Great idea.
Damn it.
Embarrass all of us.
Smart. Welcome to the Liar. I'm gonna get you.
I think just meals for now. Ale if you have it. Don't listen to this one, but the other 3 are okay. I'm including myself in that.
Why?
We think he has some sort of mental disorder.
Is he gonna cause trouble?
If he does, I'll kill him.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Sure. Yeah, she'll.
She rolls an insight check.
No, she believes him.
Is it still 2 silver for a gallon of ale?
In Lonely
I didn't
Wood.
have it written on my
A
character.
gallon. You,
A gallon.
you
Oh,
want,
a gallon.
you want a gallon?
Well, then we can all share.
That's a lot.
Reija had the mighty thirst.
It's been a long walk this week.
Gallon it is. So she fills a big ass,
Yeah.
like a pony keg.
Reija the thirst trap.
Okay.
What the AI would have us believe in, right?
Just mounts a handle on a small cask and hands it over.
Yeah,
Good.
it basically just top of a pony keg and slams it down. And they've got, being this close to the wood, they do have something other than fish on the menu. So if you
Oh.
wanted to
This is exciting.
Moose.
get some,
Moose meat.
no,
No?
are you here to?
We'd heard of the moose, but
Well, what
don't
if
know
you-
much about the situation.
What if you
Did
had some moose meat?
Don't have moose. Oh, I mean, I could tell you it's moose. It's venison. Technically,
Okay.
moose is venison. So sure, call it moose if you want.
But I mean, what if we brought you some moose meat?
sure. I don't know about the white moose.
Oh,
That's been killing people.
Oh.
There might be something wrong with it.
Okay.
So
we don't need that.
It's deranged.
don't know if I would serve that.
We heard rumors that it was exceptionally large.
MJ.
Did you? From who?
A ghost, I
Oh.
think technically. It was
Rumors.
a weird. It was a weird night.
Did
Rumors
I say
in a
it was
tavern.
exceptionally large?
I thought you did. I thought it was like a large.
I mean, moose are large.
Well, they.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess maybe I mistook the. Must have mistaken it in the translation.
If I said that, I apologize. It's a moose.
Okay, just regular white moose.
Regular
It's a
ass.
white moose.
Still large.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it has been attacking loggers, and Lonelywood is kind of half the town makes their living off logging, the other half is fishing. So now most of the town makes their living off logging. So
Well,
It's a problem. Yes.
we'd be willing to look into it. Would the speaker know more? Or?
you'd want to talk to the speaker.
There.
She would be able to probably provide some more information and see about some sort of reward. Probably.
The main reward we're looking for is that milestone XP.
Oh,
You got any of that milestone XP?
20 XP.
Probably not anymore in chapter 1, no.
Oh. How do we get to chapter 2?
Well, there's a cabin. That's one way.
A cabin?
Yep, there's a cabin. That'll get you to chapter 2. Let's see.
Is it in the wilderness with a man named?
Why don't you roll me a d20
McCready?
and we'll see what else might get you to chapter 2.
What did the 4 do?
Roll it again, goddammit.
What did the 12 do?
Long ago, frost giants ruled this land.
I can believe that.
They would meet atop a hill to the west to settle disputes. Their thrones are still up there. That might be worth checking out. That sounds like a chapter 2 kind of thing.
So Frost Jack.
Fuck the fourth wall.
Can I give the DM inspiration for subtlety?
Yes, you can. I'll be sure to use it.
No, Lakkul is your enemy.
But it would be ironic to use it against Wrethgar.
It's funny either way, so I'll allow it.
Okay. I'll just have 2, one for each of them.
It's the only way to be sure.
The tiny panther came strutting in here with a big piece of Marshallese fluff stuck to her black fur.
Someone's been play fighting.
Rolling around right now.
Mhm.
Still smells the nip. You just got a little cat grass?
Grew it in the dungeon.
In the dungeon.
Came out really good.
Yeah, the speaker's place is really the only place in town to stay unless you got tents or something.
Well, one of our
Anything?
companions is from here, so he probably has a lodge somewhere.
Wrethgar!
Okay.
How are you?
Oh.
It's been a while.
Oh!
You.
Danae Zotal. Danae.
Dang.
Danae.
Xotal.
Who's Danae?
Is that who we're talking to?
The tavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the raven-haired lady.
Yep. Oh, you were saving him for ooze.
It was. It's too tempting. Somebody else, like next thing, do the ooh. I'm sure Kildain has plenty of points.
I can uwu exactly 6 times.
No, he's going to miss more
What is
than
it,
that.
2,500?
I thought it was 2,000.
Having fun there, MJ?
Just a quick math here.
I have about 22,000 channel points. So unless I've done something egregiously
2,000.
wrong with math,
I can do
which
it.
I have.
69
Nice.
but I can actually do it 11 times.
Even better. That's one more. So yeah, the speaker would probably be the one to talk to. You know, I mostly just hear the complaints.
Fair enough.
Yeah, typical.
Folk drown in their sorrows and whatnot.
Yeah, typical barkeep stuff.
Yeah.
You know, my wife left me. Now I'm sleeping with my sister. Yeah. It's not what we do in Lonelywood, Bob.
You see what I mean? We don't know what's wrong, but we know something's wrong.
Very wrong.
Well, let's have some venison and potatoes, and we'll tell her all about Wrethgar wandering around in the middle of a wide expanse of ice, chasing around an invisible, tiny little creature for hours on end.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'd rather you didn't, but
It was one of
as
the,
long as you're
the dwarves,
boring,
wasn't it?
I
We will entertain her. Do my best.
what?
Reija
I'd
can
love to
attempt
hear
it.
that story.
How do we entertain? How do we entertain?
You probably roll performance.
It's a 13. My best entertaining stories.
I mean, there's not much else going on. So
And the time you had a big
chatting with some
Squiggly.
patrons is
in the cave, it was a grell. It was a monster with pseudopods and spikes, and it was stuck to his head, sucking on
actually
the
the tentacles, not pseudopods.
tentacles, sucking on his brain.
Oh,
Yes,
lovely.
we're all back in my hometown, so let's talk about all my shit.
Did you let one loose, MJ?
Almost,
if you
yeah.
If you pick her up,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, she's just kind of radiating.
She's
stank.
she's got one in the chamber at any given time, and she's got a haircut.
It's like Chittia last time.
Just a little squeezing.
How well do you know the barkeep?
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Jesus.
I am from the area around Lonelywood. I am not from Lonelywood.
Right.
So I had like my own cabin.
Oh,
It was like
He
a
comes
it was like
into
a-
town to trade. He's, you know,
yeah, it was
a regular face. Well, no. You not so much.
like this
Right.
was a
Even Kriv,
large
right? We've
metropolis
seen
compared to where I live.
Once or twice.
oh yeah, 100 people, large truck.
Yes.
Get it, MJ.
There was like me and like two other families.
Yeah,
off
wafting.
off in the distance.
Well, she made sure to move about the cabin. God.
Oh, she got the nippy mouse.
Yeah.
One in the chamber.
That's what we need. Is her moving around a lot. Pick that stuff up a bit. So yeah, you guys have your gallon of ale. You have some roast venison. Not much else going on. It's still kind of early in the day, so figure people are out working.
Throwing logs around.
I will ask her where she got the venison.
From a deer.
I
Even Lakkul knows that.
because most of the herds have left.
I mean, there's still some out there. Every once in a while, someone manages to get a deer. Or, you know, there's still plenty of reindeer out there, caribou, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we've got a lot of it. And what we've got is pretty, well, you've tasted it. Tough and gamey.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a nice deviation from the fish.
Will one goal cover the dinner?
Yep.
Appreciate it.
As she's
Take
like
the gold.
as she's like poking around, like pulling a couple gold out, like, you know, counting stuff, I'm gonna like push a lot of that back into her pouch that's now fallen over on the counter
One, I see.
to just keep most of that inside the pouch.
The the one disappears quickly.
Yeah,
As soon as it hits the bar.
I look around for anybody else that's sitting in the bar with us.
Oh boy.
There's just like one or two like old godders
Yeah.
that are probably always there. But not much else happens while you're there, and you guys can
Go see Nimsy.
head on over to the speaker's house.
On the way to Nimsy, Lakkul will ask Wrethgar, how well do you know the barkeep? Like, are you two cousins?
He's probably already forgotten her name.
No, he could never forget.
No,
her
I wrote
name.
it down.
He's got a history with her.
He's got a history with the town.
As in, I've lived around the town for quite a few years. Yeah.
Not a bad looking woman. Just saying. No, for you. I already have, what's her name?
No, you don't, Bob.
I think I wrote down her
If
You're
name.
gonna get cast iron to the face. You don't.
He's gonna get a crossbow bolt because I gave her a heavy crossbow.
It's a love tap. I
That's right.
don't think I wrote down her name. That's how much she means to
Wow.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made a real impression on you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
I'm trying to think which one it was. Which town was she in?
It was the two sisters in,
It was
The Northern Lights.
Oh,
with the care?
Allie and Corey.
There they
Corey, yes.
Yeah, it's Corey.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Allie?
No, it was
Are
Corey.
you sure?
Ellie was the sweet, friendly one.
was the
Yeah.
He was
Corey was in the kitchen. She came out of the kitchen because she had a frying pan.
I was just, testing.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't go for somebody friendly and chipper like that.
And nice.
Right.
And decent.
He likes to just take people and ruin them.
No, he's just used to what Barovia has to offer. The downtrodden and I mean,
Yeah.
like standing in line for the Soviet potato rations.
At the speaker's house,
So yeah, you get to the speaker's house.
Lakkul will introduce himself.
Nimsy Huddle opens the door. Her house is clearly built for humans, but most of the furniture is sized for halflings, with a few big chairs for visitors of taller stock, such as yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
4 halfling children scamper around from room to room and climb a ladder up to the loft, chasing each other with wooden swords while a fire crackles in the hearth in the cluttered kitchen. And she offers you some freshly baked halfling-shaped cookies.
Halfling shaped cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which doesn't make a ton of sense because it's pretty much just human-shaped but smaller.
Right.
Yeah.
children shaped cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking like the halfling kids are really small.
Mm-hmm.
Like halflings are small enough as it is, and you get halfling kids. It's like
Yeah, it's almost like,
It's
they're
like
quarterlings.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the quarterling you chased into whatever town that was?
Anyways, so you tell her that you're there about the moose.
Yeah.
Yep. We have questions about the moose and also apparently frost giant thrones.
Yeah.
Don't know much about frost giants. They used to rule this land, you know.
Yeah.
I do know that. I've heard it.
Their jarls
before.
would meet on a hill to the west.
Jarl's Hill. West.
Yeah, where they would settle disputes. I think their thrones are still there.
West of this town that we're in.
Dan has fully embraced the Skyrim lore method.
Everybody just says the same thing.
An objective marker.
giants used to roam this land.
An objective marker appears on my compass.
I don't even remember the audio. I don't know.
You're gonna have
Yeah,
to-
our loggers are being terrorized by white moose. So far, it's eluded every hunter that we've sent to kill it. We depend on the forest for survival, and I wouldn't be a very good town speaker if I let a dumb moose get the better of us. So
When did this start? Had there been trouble with the moose before? Did it just show up one day? Choose violence?
it started a little while ago. It hasn't been too long. It's been what, week or two since we started?
It's probably been maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll call it 2 weeks. So it's been a few weeks. But Don't have ton to offer. I could give you some cookies.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have those anyway, it sounds like.
Well, I mean,
The cookies
now
are
for hospitality's sake.
Right.
the cookies are mandatory.
1 to 100. This is kind of out of character. How do the cookies taste? 100 being the best. Because Lakkul will take a bite.
80-ish.
Oh,
They're good cookies.
pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Maybe she can give us the recipe.
Well, I'll tell her that I'm willing to assist, without seeking a reward.
Perfect.
Being your hometown.
There's a certain spice in the cookie. Raspberry? What if the secret ingredient in the cookie is white mousse?
Then
Probably wouldn't have a
problem.
problem with white moose, would they?
Well, mousses could be plural, too.
What if she's in cahoots with the moose?
What if she is?
Secret ingredient is
Could be
She's a weremoose.
Soylent Green. People.
they taste like cookies. They definitely taste like cookies, not meat.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like a
They're
meat.
basically gingerbread.
Yeah. But if we start hallucinating later on, let us know.
I will.
Good.
Having some sort of horrific dream after being
Edibles.
cursed again.
Yes. How well does Wrethgar know Nimsy?
I mean,
the three of them know who the speakers in all of the 10 towns are.
Right. But this is your home, kind of.
This is his
This-
nearest town.
like,
Yeah.
I was still like 10, 20 miles away out of this area
Oh.
in the woods.
It's not like he lives. In
I
the
would
field
come
next
into
to the
town like maybe once a month.
Like he's a feral cat and Lonelywood would leave a dish of food for him.
I was like a mountain man. I was just,
But you didn't do mountains.
not okay.
Did you come in on your horse and
He's the
buggy?
woodsman.
He just grumps around in the woods.
You sound Amish. Just,
Yeah. Nobody uses electricity.
yeah, living on the land, coming to town once a month, get some supplies,
This is the way.
take your horse and buggy back out.
The Amish come into town.
Yeah.
Typically, yeah, they go to Walmart.
Yeah, they're part of society.
Yes.
They just
It's
live
Wrethgar.
a different way.
Yes.
Wrethgar did
They're
not live
generally-
with society.
Very friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They get a lot of money.
Yeah. They don't show it, though.
Nope.
Very down to earth. So if anybody Amish is watching, you're probably not.
If anybody Amish is watching, shame.
Well, it might be one of the kids.
Could be.
Yeah, could be watching us secretly. If you
Yeah.
are,
No, that's they
They're allowed to go out
They-
and
yeah, they-
experience
they are in some cases.
the life as English.
Yeah. So you can watch it at a friend's house.
is it a requirement that they all do that?
I don't know if it's required.
If anybody out there
I've never asked him about it.
is
If any Amish person watching could comment.
maybe for the
For the XP, you Amish?
He's experiencing this.
Better not be.
Your online activity has been logged. been sent to Amish Central Command.
The irony of them having electronic media is not lost upon us.
Well, no, it goes to an intermediary, and then they translate it all over to
Yeah, and then they send the final
handwriting.
message via carrier pigeon,
Yeah.
even though they're extinct.
I see. They could do a letter.
Mm-hmm.
Pigeon.
I mean, sure, pigeon.
This is great. So we've established Lonelywood is
Thinking on it, there
kind of
actually
home to the Amish.
I was going to say there actually is a protocol. It was made as a joke, but it's for internet over avian carrier. Like that's actually a
The
thing.
USB stick stuck to the leg. Yeah. It's about
It's an upgrade from SneakerNet.
10 megabits a second, something like that. So yeah, she offers cookies,
Oh yeah, Lakkul took some. He ate some.
as your reward
Oh, it's a
killing
reward.
this moose that no one else has been able
Right.
to.
Oh,
Well, Wrethgar said he doesn't want a reward.
We're gonna go out and get that.
I said I would.
Wrethgar offered to do it reward free.
Right.
Yes.
She'll still offer,
Okay.
I'll have
That's
this
what
cookie.
she has offered.
MJ, you're back.
What?
I will have your cookie in your honor.
You're gonna have 2 to get MJ. Okay. She didn't tell us where we can potentially find the moose, did she?
In Lonelywood.
In the town?
In the Lonely Wood.
In the low.
It's the name of the actual woods around Lonelywood.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's also the name of the town.
I know it's very confusing.
Yeah.
Somebody not from these parts.
Right. Right.
Or
Lonelywood
With
and
no-
the Lonelywood.
We could probably, if Wrethgar's okay with it, we could try to go into the Lonely Wood to wherever maybe we'll find something around there. Wherever your old camp was.
It's loggers getting attacked. So
Yeah.
probably where their logging operations are.
Yeah.
The main logging operations.
That's
And
a
then we
great
can
plan.
You want to show us your camp? You're hiding something?
there's a reason I'm not there anymore.
Oh.
Up.
Okay.
There's a reason you found me in Tourmaline.
Do we know that reason? Or is that the secret?
We know that Wrethgar lost his family.
Huh.
That's not actually the secret they were assigned.
Right. The secret
Right.
assigned was the Drist fanboy.
Their secret is, in fact, a secret.
Yeah.
the only one left.
Yeah.
Well, yours.
No, I straight up told people what mine was. They just may have forgotten.
I haven't told anyone what mine was.
Yes, you have.
definitely
I
did.
did?
Like
Yeah.
session 1.
You're blessed by oral somehow.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah. Like, oh, blessed by the frost.
You randomly
Like
rolled
me.
cold resistance.
Yeah, I was born in the midwinter. Yep.
Kriv will thank Mayor Nimsey. Take one last cookie for the road.
For the love of God, guys, haggle. You're just gonna accept fucking cookies
Cookies? Yeah.
and
The Wrethgar doesn't want anything.
shit down?
I'd like to point you to my flaw here.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing where it
Haggle.
says, I'm not good with money.
That's fine. Okay,
I mean,
cool.
Reija wants money.
Nope, she was good with cookies.
Yeah, the cookies are
All right, so off you go.
Before we leave,
Into the
I
Lonelywood.
think that Reija,
Like the first 2 quests, you guys didn't ask for any reward.
Reija will take a minute to play with the
We're
children.
noble and selfless
down on
heroes of the
all
land,
fours.
and also this guy.
Which makes you very untrustworthy in a place like Icewind Dale.
Especially in a
Literally a folk hero.
city of thieves.
Fair enough.
Reija
I
wants
guess
to play
it
with
is
the
kind of
children.
weird.
They're
We're
slaying
playing actual, like,
decent people.
Well,
I
most
mean-
of you.
Most people doing a job would ask for some sort of payment. And, anything more difficult than like, oh, will you help a little old lady bag the leaves? Probably worthy of something more than cookie.
We will be paid in honor and respect.
I will definitely go ahead and pay that.
back the shit out of you.
Getting paid in exposure to the elements.
Well, she's going to give us XP.
She's not. The funny thing.
Is she?
It sounds like we're capped at experience for chapter 1.
Now we're just doing literally every little
Now
thing.
you're just doing those low-level quests to hopefully get some renown.
maybe an unlock for
We've got all these-
like a
We've got a bunch of gray quests in our log, and we're just going to clear them out
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah.
The completionist in me says, well, this will not stand.
All right, you know what? I will retcon the question at the tavern. She will offer you 10 gold for the
Wow.
carcass of the moose.
Excellent.
Carcass. Okay.
We'll bring that moose.
All right. Let's head
Okay,
out.
it's heading out. All right.
Go out to wherever.
Into the woods.
Well, probably when we were talking with Danae or Nimsy, they probably would be both able to provide us
Give you
the
rough
locations
idea
of the
like,
most
where it's been
recent
spotted.
attacks. Okay.
Lakkul will keep an eye on Wrethgar as we're going into the Lonely Wood.
I don't
Just perceiving if he gets emotional at all, going through his old home. Because again, we don't know in character. We don't know what happened to his family and whatnot. Maybe there was some tragic accident that happened in the wood.
You guys are quite a journey away from his home.
Well, let's go there.
No.
I don't think we're gonna have much luck.
And you don't know where the fuck it is, and I'm never taking you
I
there.
will never take you there. The other two, maybe.
He's hiding something.
From you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you tell them?
Oh yeah, they know. It's like, yeah, they know.
No,
Yeah.
like Reija comes over for Thanksgiving.
You met us in Tourmaline.
True.
I
And
could
we get
actually
upon
see.
ourselves.
I could actually see Reija just showing up with a randomly strangled turkey. Just plop it down on the table.
Brushed neck. Just like, I found this when I was coming by.
Yeah,
That's my turkey.
that was Bill.
I
killed-
raised him.
You killed Bill.
All right, well, let's eat. All right, so you guys head into the woods.
Yep.
You guys can make a survival check to try to find some tracks.
Want to roll that with advantage over there? Do you need help to have advantage?
Probably not.
I
He's
can-
got some bullshit.
We can
I
work
have
together.
advantage on survival to.
Roll my
No,
own.
you don't. Okay.
To track what?
Sorry, I have
Tracks.
advantage to track my favorite enemies, but
Okay.
for just
well,
regular hunting.
Kriv is going to go over, cast guidance, probably more than once.
And I will assist you in watching the tracks.
Yeah,
We're probably gonna.
gonna take about an hour or so
Yeah.
looking for tracks, but I'll give you guidance. Because why?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What if the moose are invisible like the Dwarf guard?
Could be.
That's why no one's.
Then we are leaving.
And it is white.
I ain't got
It
time
make
for an
it
invisible
hard
move.
to spot in a
Yes.
snow blighted
Yeah.
landscape.
You usually gotta walk a little bit and then just stop and then just watch for movement.
Listen, you smell something?
No, she's not in here.
Thankfully, it
Haven't
has
you?
cleared a little bit.
It's a 27 for survival.
All right, you find some tracks.
Big one?
I found
Moose
some tracks.
Oh, okay.
They're moose.
They are
Okay.
moose tracks.
You have like a little guide that shows you. Oh, moose, elk, deer.
Oh, how large are the trails that we're going down? Big enough for a moose. I'm eating something. Hang on.
Well,
She can eat.
Unaware.
let's
Without a yeet by my side.
let's not, because we don't want the moose to get spooked.
Depends what she
I think
eats.
the moose is going to get spooked if you summon a predator and it catches wind of
The
it.
moose are notoriously scared of weasels.
I mean, she's got a weasel. She's got.
The
Panther, a dire wolf.
the less of us moving through the snow and the woods, the better.
You are the ranger.
That's an accurate statement.
Well,
Anyways, you follow those tracks for about 3 hours,
dang,
and you come across a normal moose.
a normal moose.
Brown.
Brown.
Is it just what's it doing? Eating?
Yeah, it's moosing.
Okay. Doing moose stuff.
It's doing moose stuff.
Yeah.
You can search around for more tracks.
When we first picked up the tracks, were they around one of the logging sites or?
Yeah. You know, not far from it anyway.
Okay.
You know, moose prints is moose prints. So you find another trail.
It's gotta be getting very dark by now.
Yeah, it's now nighttime.
Sure.
You followed random moose tracks for a good 8-9 hours. But have only really come across some mooses.
Brown moose.
You know, a fox here or there.
What about
Is that a timber wolf? Is that a what is that?
It's a coyote.
Oh,
I'd be worried about the coyotes if I were you.
what? Yeah, no. Not
That's
at
an
all.
L sketch. I don't know.
Okay.
With Will Ferrell. Had it on
Towards later in the evening, as you guys are about to call it a night, you come across a fox stalking a snowshoe hare.
Oh. Normal looking fox.
Yep.
Animal Man.
Did they say what time of day the attacks took place?
They didn't say, and we didn't ask.
And we didn't come across any of the logger sites?
We also didn't haggle.
You kind of started.
Mhm.
I mean, generally the logging is occurring during the
During
day.
the day, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know if it was like, the guys were like logging during the day and then camping out and then getting attacked at night. But
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Marshall.
it's still close enough to town that they walk out, and
Bring your
Okay.
Yeah, put the care.
the demand isn't as high as it
Yeah.
usually is. It's more for firewood than anything, instead of building ships and such.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you guys do anything with the animals?
I mean, probably best not to disturb them, right?
I
Ranger?
think we just let it play out.
Yeah.
Okay. The fox pounces, and the hare escapes.
You missed your opportunity there, Marshall.
I will ask out to the forest. Chewingas, have you seen an elk?
Wingus.
A white elk? A moose? A white moose?
We could potentially chop down some trees.
You just want to? We could make a big fire too. Just keep that burning all night. Might draw its attention. The risk would be that we're, sleeping.
I mean, moose can be territorial. They can be pretty aggressive.
And if it's not right in the head, yeah, maybe it will hunt us, Obviously it's attacking loggers, so yeah, maybe we should make noise. Maybe we should be a threat. Let me eat some.
Do it.
Go ahead. You guys are bedding down for the night, so.
Ranger.
I mean, it could watch. It could keep watch while we sleep,
Might
just
be
like the
right.
boar did in the cave.
Boar did great.
I guess we can. Sure, if you want to do that.
Pull it out.
One fuzzy ball. It's a big one. It's the 8 ball.
Oh,
It's a giant.
You have a giant elk for the rest of the night.
this is the. I mean, there's plenty of room
Yeah.
for the giant elk. Not like we
It's
needed a
a-
giant
it's
elk in
a-
a room.
It's a natural territory for a giant elk.
Mhm.
Sure.
Good.
You guys all going to sleep, or you sitting and watch, or
I would leave the elk on watch.
Just tell the elk to notify you if something goes down.
Yeah. Carrier pigeon.
Owl.
on you?
Yeah.
Wake up!
What does an elk sound like? Oh.
What sounded bad?
It's a deep bellow.
Or a very high sort of whistling bugle.
Or yeah.
Do that if you see anything threatening approaching us.
Marshall, wait.
And if you see a white moose, attack it on sight. And yell.
We'll definitely hear that.
Just roll up and solo it for us.
Bellow. Uh-oh.
Wrong tab.
Oh.
Yep. And
Bad.
Oh, and
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
That's
That'd
our
wake
wake
us
up
up.
call. So yes, we'll ask the elk to let us hear your call. Sound like that. Say do that if any of these parameters happen.
Okie dokie.
It's gonna be fine.
Doesn't wake you up. In the morning, you three wake up rested.
Yep.
These three.
Yep.
You.
Yeah.
Also wake up rested.
Delayed blast curse.
I know.
All right, we need to go
Not
back
that
to that tomb, and I will appeal to the ghost.
Not that I want, our party to be hampered. I want Bob to be hampered.
The cool has been nothing but helpful this whole campaign.
I mean,
you might be using a different definition of helpful than I am.
Mostly,
I
there's been
recall some pricking.
there's been some questionable moments
We
where
haven't pricked any of you. Yeah.
there was some blood temptations
Yeah.
that could have led to trouble. Fortunately, the one guy was too drunk to realize it. All right, another survival check. When you guys start out in the morning, look for some tracks.
Look, it's gone. I will assist you.
you gonna assist me again?
Yep. We'll get up on point.
19.
I also have a 19.
Great. I finally rolled a 6. Okay. The tracks lead to a large circular indentation on a snowy hillside. Rising from the middle of this circle is a triangular gnomon of beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. Don't know what that would be.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
Oh,
internet.
it's
though.
it's the projecting piece of a sun.
Ah,
A
okay.
gnomon. Excuse me.
No.
A what?
A gnomon.
A gnomon.
Like Cindy.
It's not at all, Bob.
Because it's
That's
a
not
word.
a thing.
Give it.
You made that up.
Beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. A 10-foot high berm hugging the circle's eastern edge has evergreen trees growing around and atop it, sheltering what looks like a sarcophagus buried under snow and enclosed by a half circle of pale blue crystal pillars.
Okay. This is our opportunity to get Lakkul cursed again. And I say we take it.
Well, the Noman.
North of the berm is a delicately carved gazebo made of marble, and south of the berm is a row of outward-facing white marble statues atop granite pillars.
Did you ever see the story about the DM that talking about his players, and he was like, yeah, they went to this area and I told them there was a gazebo right in front of them, and they were like, how big is it? He's like, it's pretty large, it's like 20 feet by 20 feet, and they're like, oh man, what is it doing? It's just sitting there. It's just a gazebo. And they were concerned. They were like concerned that it was a creature. None of them had
A
heard.
gazelle.
Yeah, none of them had heard the word gazebo before. Apparently, they were all plotting out like how to take it out and stuff. Like, guys, it's a gazebo.
It's a piece of architecture. All right, let's
Get it.
get your guy.
Who's outside?
Or the warehouse.
Unfamiliar with the warehouse.
It's just,
I assume by that
yeah, like
it's a play on words of
yeah.
both warehouse and where.
It's
And Shauna just got
like
that as it was
Monster
explained
House.
to her.
yeah.
Something outside for MJ.
the black and white.
Right, it might just be one of the cats.
Where is my pizza? And the pizza shows up. Pizza show up.
There's no
let's
hair.
say you guys come in.
It's not Foxy Boy.
from-
Foxy boy?
Mhm.
Soft fox?
Little fox ran here, and then off into the woods. Into the lonely wood. He was pretty. Big fluffy tail. It's your don't
Wants
mess
to
with
go
me.
outside.
All right, Matt. Change it to a map.
Yep.
We've got a map.
Ooh, look at this for the dance.
Oh,
Okay, trees, sundial,
we could see it
decibel,
on the stream too.
pillars. Yep. Okay. Good.
Looks like some sort of summoning circle.
I mean, it's got the phases of the moon, and it's a sundial.
Mm.
And we got here by
Moon.
tracking moose prints.
Yep.
But this is just out in the middle of Lonelywood.
Like some kind of evil druid shapeshifters.
Could be.
Mm.
Could be Aslan.
It's definitely not Aslan. It will never be Aslan.
It turns out Aslan was actually just struck down by God in the Ravenloft setting. That's canon now.
But he's a lich, so he'll come back.
No, got his phylactery.
Phylactery. Do you know what that means?
He's dead. Forever.
Lakkul has to carry up his mantle.
What's your armor class?
Not in this campaign, the next campaign.
Mm.
Look at all that fog of war.
Yeah. I revealed the part I wanted to hide. Angel slip.
Oh, God.
The Tin Man came up today, and I could remember the movie. There's the ruby slippers. There's an emerald thing. You know, the Wicked Witch of the West. There was a Witch of the East. Dorothy, Toto. Can't remember the name of the movie. And my friend's like, just think about who they were off to see. And I'm like, oh, I don't remember the Wizard of Oz, so I think
Yeah, he had a very
we have
minor
to watch
role.
that.
What?
The Wizard
Wizard
of
of
Oz.
Oz.
I barely remember that movie.
He had
He was
lion.
telling the soldiers, get on the yellow brick road. It's very funny.
So, you guys approach from the northeast.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the Neast.
Because there.
So you're up near the gazebo.
Uh-huh.
In the middle of the gazebo sits an unlit stone brazier, its bowl 20 inches in diameter. The brazier is full of snow and pine needles that the winds have swept away from the gazebo's polished metal floor.
Where do the steps lead, or do they just kind of wander all about?
They lead up onto the berm.
Like up the stairs, even?
Summoning.
So, yeah, Matt's kind of zoomed in here, but yeah, there's a 10-foot high berm that goes around the circle.
And this moose is just tramping around upstairs. No big deal.
I didn't say the loose tracks go up the stairs.
Oh, okay then.
You asked where the stairs go.
Oh, I meant to ask where the tracks
Ah,
led.
the tracks.
Well, that's different.
The tracks do not lead up the stairs.
Okay.
We followed tracks to this area.
Right.
Okay, well, the gazebo is inaccurate, and I'm going to go fix that as Kriv. So he's going to go over to the brazier, and he's going to clean it out and put some firewood in and light it.
Good.
Okay.
Just like the picture.
It's meant to be lit.
It burns.
The beacon is lit.
He's not answering.
Lonelywood calls for aid.
And Good Mead will answer.
Let's go up the stairs.
Going up the berm.
Can we see? Are these some sort of statues?
Yes. Those were
Proportional statues of Silvanus. world of pure imagination.
6 elevated white marble statues arranged in a line depict slender, robed figures facing northward.
Interesting.
The engravings on their faces have been worn away by the wind, but pointed ears make the statues identifiable as elves.
Robed elves.
Up on the berm, is that a sarcophagus?
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Kriv will go over and check it out and see if there's like a name or anything carved in.
Okay. Atop the eastern berm, a granite sarcophagus rests in a half circle defined by 5 crystal pillars. Clearing the snow off the lid reveals an engraving of a brazier. You also notice a carving near the top of each pillar from north to south, depicting a twig, a pine cone, a flame, a feather, and a humanoid hand.
Let's ask the guy from around here if he knows anything
I've never seen this place before.
Twig, pine cone, what?
Twig, pine cone, flame, feather, and a humanoid hand.
And sorry, those were just like
Those were
engravings.
those were carved towards the top of the crystal pillars around the sarcophagus.
Is there like a recess where you would put those items, or do they?
No, there's the engraving of a brazier on the sarcophagus itself,
Oh, okay.
and then each pillar
Yep.
has those carvings.
Lakkul will check out this statue at the edge of the berm. Does it look like the other ones? Robed elven figure. Kind of that top edge of the berm.
Where are you going? Right here?
Yep. Want to see what looks like the other statues that are below the berm.
No.
Balls. It's just sitting there all by itself.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Because it doesn't say anything about that one.
Okay.
But it's the same thing.
Well, that one's the stone golem.
Ah. Yeah.
So maybe we take a twig,
Oh, sorry, that
pine
one's
cone,
facing
set 'em
south.
in there,
Okay.
But other than that,
set them on
It's the
fire, watch it for the feather.
Is there any markings on any of those statues?
No.
That would say what they are, who they were?
Nope.
Okay.
Hmm.
Clearly in the sarcophagus there has to be more cursed items, so.
Mhm.
We should open it up. All of us,
Is
plus the elk. We're going to need that extra
well, elk's
strength. Oh, he's gone?
Mm-hmm.
at dawn.
We'll have to eat something else.
Would you suggest a yeet on watch while we're distracted and investigating?
I'm keeping watch. We're up in an elevated position. I've got good visibility.
Would you like some help keeping watch?
He's not an animal guy.
Sort of boar to use the help action.
Just in case.
I'm good.
Okay.
Reija suggested finding.
A twig, a pine cone, and I'm sure you got feathers.
He's also
Oh,
got
I
a
have
humanoid
feathers in my
hand.
hair. I always
Mhm.
have feathers stuck in my
We
hair
can just
too.
chop off
Ooh,
his hand.
woo,
Let you
goopsie
know.
whoopsie, I made a fucksy wucksy.
Brian's here.
Catched in the whoop.
I think the mistake specifically with uploading that soundbite.
Up, Gleason.
It'll be easy to find a twig.
Mhm.
And a
Pine
pine cone.
Pine cone.
Evergreen
Yeah,
trees
these are
growing
evergreen.
around.
Possibly even some feathers, but we do have some. I could pull fletching off
We can
needed.
No,
light a
I've got them
torch.
in my hair.
Yep. The hard thing is going to be the humanoid hand.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll have to. Which one of yours do you disfavor?
Just use the hand with the feather.
Maybe my hand will grow back.
Maybe.
yeah, I'm
to
willing to take that chance.
It might.
If it doesn't, we'll just replace it with a chainsaw. It'll be fine.
Eventually, Kriv might learn regeneration.
Yeah. We should check in the
Not likely.
sarcophagus. There could be a humanoid hand in the sarcophagus.
Oh, that's
It doesn't have to be a living hand.
Hmm.
It could be a dead hand.
It could also be that the hand just needs to be,
Placed on, like
yeah.
Just a hand.
All of us
just
are
not
humanoid.
severed. Just put your hand on there.
oh,
Can you describe there? It's just an engraving of a brazier on the sarcophagus.
Yep. Not an actual brazier, just a engraving of one.
There's an actual brazier in the gazebo.
There is an actual brazier in the gazebo.
where the beacon is lit?
Yes, you just lit it.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we could try that. Let's get a pine cone from one of the evergreen trees.
I will hunt for a pine cone and a twig.
Shouldn't be that hard.
Roll stealth. See if the pine cones.
Marshall Leakey.
14 of them.
You sneak up on the pine cone.
Yeah, the passive perception on a pine cone can't
Not
be that
great.
high.
Not great.
The hand. It looks humanoid.
Mhm.
In the engraving, does it appear to be a severed hand?
Well, it's only a hand, so it's kind of hard to say. It's just
It's
like
not an arm attached to
a
it. Just a
hand.
hand.
It's not like there's a bloody stump at the end of
That's
it.
kind of what I was.
It's just
okay.
an engraving
Like with
of, like,
bone
a hand.
exposed on the
The-
bottom.
The test we would make is just someone putting their hand on it.
Lakkul will do that.
Put your hand on the sarcophagus.
Well, once we
On,
get the
on
other
the,
pieces.
on the pillar that has the
Yeah.
hand engraving on it.
Once we get the pieces.
Once we have everything else in place.
Okay. So where are you putting everything else? In the flaming brazier? Or on the carving of the brazier? Or at the base of the pillar?
Let's do the base of the
Or-
pillars. So get the pine cone, put it at the base of the pine cone pillar, the twig at the base of the twig. What we're going to do with the brazier?
I don't know.
Well, the
maybe-
brazier's on the sarcophagus,
Yeah.
not on the pillars.
What else on the pillars?
Hand
Pine
cone.
cone, twig, feather,
Feather.
severed hand.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
With a bloody stump
that says Lakkul on it.
and a flame on one of the two.
Oh, the flame.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the flame.
Maybe
Torch?
it wants us to make the offerings at the brazier, but I don't know. And we could look around and see what maybe the other half of this looks like, because it looks like this curves around the. I'm still gonna call it a sundial, even though those are the phases of the moon.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Correct.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna eat something just so it's hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? 5. Panther. Cat.
If only you could eat a humanoid, we could use their hand. Panther's good enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a jade virus.
Take the paw.
Wait,
Yeah.
5? Yeah, 5 is panther.
Five is-
7's a wolf. Can't remember what 6 was.
The
is
famously
giant.
humanoid panther paw.
They're back by Reija. Why don't you guys go ahead and just make an intelligence?
Okay.
Yes. Or religion, if that's higher.
I would rather roll religion.
You can roll.
That's a little bit better. 23.
19.
Super. You're pretty sure that those are things that would need to be put into the brazier.
Okay. Interesting.
Most of them pretty easy to come by.
Meanwhile, Ray
One of them.
I got a stick.
Maybe a little.
Maybe it's sufficient to just stick your hand into the fire for a second. I don't know.
You have cold resistance. How
Correct.
about fire resistance?
No.
Hmm.
Do you?
Nope.
Maybe if we had a red dragon board. Would that fire resistance?
Well, maybe if you hadn't rolled the creepiest race possible, we'd have one.
Ooh, a damp here?
Isn't there like a sentient ooze? I think that
Is there? I got weird within it sometimes.
Idea for my next character.
We'll instruct the
I'm
Panther
sure it's in
to-
UA.
I might be thinking of
If I run a campaign after this, we're definitely doing a descent into Avernus, so I can send you specifically to help.
Woo!
But it won't be as Lakkul.
It'll be close anyway.
What if I play the most loyal, like lawful good?
Asmodeus will not mind that at all.
Well, no.
If anything, it would sweeten the pot.
He'd be like, yeah, all right. Let's see how that goes for you.
I'll take that soul.
It's like, I can handle this.
So it sounds like we're all going to gather around the gazebo
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
and
The
shove
gazebo.
Lakkul's hand into the fire.
Real quick,
I-
draw your sword, chop off his hand.
I mean, he did volunteer. I thought we were going to put him at the base of the pillars, but if you want to do the brazier.
We
No.
made an intelligence check while you were in the other room,
Uh-huh.
and Kriv is fairly confident that the items must be placed in the brazier.
He is a folk hero.
I'm willing to just stick my hand in. If you're not, like, it's not a huge deal. I'm not cutting it off.
You're humanoid.
I am, loosely speaking, humanoid.
Okay.
So, I
So
guess
yes.
I will feed in the twig and the pine cone and the
Yeah.
feather.
Yep.
And the flame is already lit, so
Yep.
that seems redundant.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to do it? I can do it.
Lakkul is going to do it, but that's fine.
Yeah, boy.
Then Kriv will stick in his hand.
Then you die.
Okay.
You got the feather?
All of that is in there.
Feather, twigs, pine cone,
And the hand.
and burning.
and flame. Typing something.
Yeah.
Rolling
You
something.
take 2 fire damage. And your hand gets burnt.
Okay. I don't think that's what we do.
Grab another feather, another pine cone, another twig.
Out of a dread. Yeah.
We'll put them at the base of the pillars just for the heck of it. Maybe your intelligence roll is wrong.
Let's look around
We
and
can
see
do
if
that too.
there's more information or items to be discovered in this area.
You didn't check the other side?
We have not checked
Oh,
any
check
Now
it
we're
out.
going to the other side. So let's
Excellent.
go down. We'll walk around to the south a little bit.
Cat?
Oh yeah, bring the cat.
Maybe down over here. Take a look at these other pillars.
Those are the statues.
Does
Or
he
sorry, the
look well?
the statues.
Yep, those are the statues. The wind has worn away the
Mm-hmm.
details of their faces, but pointy ears leads you to believe that they are elves.
Okay. Keep going west. As we go further west, is that a door?
Kind of looks like one.
It is.
Oh.
Embedded in the hillside is a stone door with no visible handles or hinges.
Should we go to the door or investigate the sundial? Moon dial.
The moon dial.
I mean, we can try the door, but maybe that's what opens if we
Could be.
do the brazier thing correctly. I don't know.
Ray has got some strength. She can try the door. Try to force the door.
Sure, I'll put it on the door first.
Nothing happens.
Let's go inside where the moon dial is.
Okay.
Do we see anything of note? What did you call it? A gnomon?
Gnomon. Rising from the center of the circular depression is a tall triangular crystal gnomon, a device one typically finds in the middle of a sundial. It is thick near the base and narrows to a sharp point at the top. The snow around the gnomon has melted away, revealing a circle of symbols carved into the stone around it. The symbols depict phases of the moon, suggesting that the circular depression is not a sundial, but a moon dial. Something has punched a rough hole in the wall in the northwest edge of the depression, creating a dark opening that leads under the hill.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Right over here.
yeah, you can kind of see it.
Check that out. Kriv's gonna cast light on his shield.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that's done in
That
advance.
makes it easier to see or not.
Is the moon dial pointing to the correct phase of the moon?
I don't think we would. Oh, you mean the current phase?
Yeah.
Well, the moon's not out. So
We know it's like either.
Might not see it. Could be cloud.
Might not have seen it for months.
It could be an eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It is daytime, so no, you can't.
Let's go in the hole.
Julia's 4 minutes away.
Give me perception checks.
He's usually pretty quick. Just to stop
Don't
it.
have guidance. Oh, that's a 1.
What was it?
Guidance would have
Perception.
Perception.
18.
8.
14.
Looking at an 18 then.
You see some tiny inscriptions
Mm-hmm.
around the full moon symbol, the white one for the north,
Yep.
and the new moon symbol,
So,
black circle to the south. Oh wait, sorry. Full moon symbol and the 2 half moon symbols. Sorry, not
Not-
the new
okay.
moon symbol or the other partial symbols.
what do the inscriptions say?
What languages do you speak?
Common and abyssal.
You're not sure.
Damn. Too bad they weren't abyssal. Anybody recognize these guys? Got some inscriptions on the
Does
full
anybody
moon
speak
and the
English?
half moons. Oh,
No, but I can look with my special eyes if need be.
you could.
No one?
That's true. Comprehend languages.
Do it.
Okay. I will comprehend the language.
So the flowing script becomes readable, and the inscription around the full moon reads, "Gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered." Then around the half moons, it says, "Unlock the tombs of the half moon."
Gaze upon your face and have 7 questions answered.
Well, that's good. We'll have to come back to those.
And the other 2 were the.
The
Half moons.
half moons both said, "Unlock the tombs of the half moon."
Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Assuming that's the tomb.
Mm-hmm. Let's check the hole.
Well,
Yeah.
Panther, Steeler.
You want the panther out here? Or in with us?
Yeah, and with us.
Okay.
More revealing bullshit going.
I've perceived some headlights approaching,
Julie!
but I can get them.
I got doll hairs.
Okay.
What do you want? A hundo? That might be too much.
Julie's like, well, it's
There's 5.
these again.
All singles. Take them to the club with you. Marsha Lee.
Well, it's not summer. The windows aren't open.
That's true.
Okay. She hears her name heralded as she approaches. Is that right? Heralded? I don't think I've said it right.
Heralded.
Heralded?
Oh, that's not good.
Both ways are fine.
This is fine.
Those are moose.
Uh-oh.
Eat some more.
So, the chamber tucked under the hill is strewn with bones and holds the sleeping forms of several harmless animals:
Huh.
foxes, hares, goats, owls, wolf pups, young bears, along with 2 white meese.
Yeah. It's more than one.
Neat.
Oh, thank
Are we supposed to see the labels on them, or should I disregard that?
Damn it.
That seems metagame.
MJ's here. Okay.
You have woken up the white ones,
Okay.
so it is.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Do you want the panther to fight? Or just keep watch?
I don't know what we're doing yet.
Yeah.
We're rolling initiative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figure.
That's odd that these critters are all hanging out together.
Do we want to take a break?
First, sure. We can do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, hot fresh pizza?
Hot and fresh.
I know MJ wants to eat
It's not fucking Little Caesar.
beef pizza.
I mean, it's both hot and fresh.
Yeah, but that's their thing.
Yeah, everyone else can have either fresh or
No,
hot.
they're hot and ready.
Mm.
Yeah, they're never fresh.
And they're always greasy as fuck.
Do you want to get an initiative count and then?
Yeah, let's do initiative and then we'll take our break.
I mean, I'd like to pretend I didn't roll that. But...
Above 20?
30.
Okay.
Sharpshooter.
So Wrethgar's going second.
Mm-hmm.
Above 15.
18.
Above 10.
Negative.
Above 5.
9.
9 times as well. Right, Reija can go first.
Okay.
Good, because that's what I wrote.
Good.
Wait, no, that's initiative.
All right.
2 white moose.
2 white meats.
And
And some sleeping critters.
Yep.
Peaceful.
well, the
forest
bones. There were some
critters.
bones of critters too.
There are some bones.
Those are not sleeping anymore. They're sleeping eternally. Bones.
That have blood on its snout
Um,
and
it
feet?
looks like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Carnivore.
Those are bloody mooses.
I think I can do this.
The boys.
Nope.
And we're in the astral plane.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll fix the tokens when we come.
We'll be back, everybody. Do a little BRB. Here's Hagrid.
Boom, boom.
It's cooties. Got one. Marshall Leafy. Hey, Marshall Leafy. Oh, 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 oh. He did. He knows. Marshall Leafy. Right.
Yeah.
Lee.
Like bowling.
Beaky.
Getting confused. I'm drawn from both sides.
One more from Marshall Lee.
Shake that. I did.
Shake it up.
Oh, they need it.
The lonely ones.
In the lonely wood.
Hi.
All I want is one time wonton soup and pie last night.
Wonton soup.
Well, that was my soup.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. 4 days before that, it's Mario. Alright. No, actually, hey, fish. No, but I'm cute, see? I got it. Okay.
Yep.
It's a shade in the streets. I want to get into the streets.
Is there the treats out there? Well, okay for treats.
Yeah, it's really bad outside at night. I mean, other than when he was being outside.
Confident.
Yep. Bottom right in. Save us a little tooth for later in.
We will not. What are these?
Now, of course, they don't.
No, you don't need to jump up. It's okay. Why? That's it.
You could try giving it to him.
Oh, crap. Oh, sorry.
Got that up.
Did you chew it? What means chew?
Masticate.
I know what it means. Well, I also know what it sounds like and why you said it.
Kriv does. He masticates the hell. Oh. Bitch.
And he just doesn't care. He's like,
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Brilliant.
Wow.
tastes like drink.
What are you doing?
More.
That's it. That's it.
You have like 8 of them. Oh, geez. Yeah.
More cheese.
Yeah. Go with boss. Only 10 for boss.
Who's the boss? That's the name of the show, Bob.
But he's the boss.
Who? Who's the boss?
Samantha.
Thanks, Julie.
I
Our
don't
pizza was
remember.
great.
I don't remember like any of that show.
You want a couple crunchies, kid?
What were they? They weren't married.
A
Were
little.
they? They were like dating.
Start. It's weird how they don't.
I don't remember. Did he have kids?
He had a lot of kids.
And she had kids.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird because like it was somewhat reminiscent of my mom after she got divorced. I had a friend, and her dad and my mom, they went on like 1 or 2 dates, and he was like an Italian construction worker, and he reminded me of Tony Danza.
He's the boss.
He was, yeah, he was cool.
And then she moved down to Cascadia Hills.
You're so skittish.
This?
Oh. D&D time?
Yep. Look at your paw, dude. They're gross.
Wash your toes again. He flopped over and he let me take a wet washcloth and he just like spread open his giant gargoyle toes. Let me clean them. Good.
That's tasty.
The brown.
Here, let's get.
She's such a little monster. She just looks at him and she's like, I'm no.
You will die.
I will kill you.
Give me those packies.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Ray and I come inside. I just put them.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
It's your dirty promise. Not when you're standing up. That's crunchy.
But man.
Oh, I didn't take it.
I'm a wildcat.
Give our cupcakes away.
Well, from what I've heard, you ate half the box.
No, not half.
You said I couldn't have a cupcake if I didn't eat my dinner, and I couldn't eat my dinner, so I couldn't have a cupcake.
I mean, I was obviously joking.
But yes, if I feel like garbage, I'm not going to eat a cupcake. Much better today.
Good.
That thing looks horrific.
I mean, yes, that's the deadly white moose that has killed multiple men. Stained in blood.
And there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
And a bunch of strange wild animal minions.
Blood on the horns, implying it's gored people. Blood on the snout, implying it's eaten them.
Trampled.
And on the hooves.
Yeah.
On the rib cage.
This is
perhaps
great.
it took a hit.
No, that's from him rolling around in the.
In its kill, yeah.
Yes.
These moose look very.
Much like a cat.
They look thinner than usual.
Oh.
Like, you could tell me that's an undead moose and I would believe you.
Mm-hmm. Does look very thin. Poor thing.
Well, he's not used to digesting human flesh, so.
Long pig. We rolled initiative. Apparently,
We did.
Wrethgar's not up
We did.
first. He's up
Star's
second.
going second.
Because first, all the little animals run away,
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
leaving just 2 large, white.
What were the little animals?
I'll read it again.
Meerkats.
Oh, sorry, I stepped outside to grab the pizza.
You're fine. Foxes, hares, goats, owls, wolf pups, young bears, etc.
Okay.
Yeah,
Young bears.
That's the most concerning thing. All these
Yeah.
random
Owls, okay. Excuse me, but little bears?
Creatures of the forest.
Little yogis and boo-boos?
Okay.
And they did not have blood all over them?
Huh.
Oh, can you take? Oh wait, I think I can do that.
You just have to click.
Yep. Well, there is a very large creature, right here. that I
Yeah.
can see.
There is.
Uh,
Excuse me, why don't you get in there, Mr. Melee?
I'm gonna stay here and probably shoot it.
You don't watch the doorway.
Can I see it? I can see it from there, right?
I don't think so. Let's see, what is it? You got to be able to go from corner to 2 corners, right? Yeah, sure. You don't care about cover, so.
So I will cast Hunter's Mark,
Ooh.
as one does.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
What else are you doing?
I'm going to sharpshooter at the moose.
Okay. The one in front of us.
Mm-hmm. Hey, a 19.
Hits.
Make sure I use the correct proper amount of dice this time. That would be 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then on the second attack from Dread Ambusher, nat 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, like it.
Yep.
I know you ain't trying to get up here with those dirty ass paws. It's like I am.
I
You're
know.
happy.
Coming up there.
We're gonna.
You want to wipe his paws off before he does that?
Little wipies.
Go stick him in the sink. Cats love that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Kriv, you are up next.
I kind of want to try and handle animal, but these things are covered in blood.
I mean, they're still animals.
One of them has an arrow sticking out of it.
True. It doesn't look particularly happy about that.
Looking at it like, man, fuck you. I ain't done nothing.
Hit that Marshall.
Okay, Kriv is going to move inside that opening and go up, kind of right under that. I guess it's another statue.
So
Left 2, up 1. Like a knight.
Gotcha.
And I think...
That was a
Fairy Fire-
chess reference, everybody.
I think Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube.
That sounds right.
So I'm going to try to cast that on
Sure.
the 2 Moosin. 13 deck.
Forgot about that. All right, the one to the south is wreathed in
Oh, plant.
colored light of some sort.
Some sort of probably ethereal blue flame.
There you go. Making it look even more ghostly.
Mm-hmm. And that'll be my turn.
Which brings us to the Moosin.
Uh-oh.
What they got?
I'll tell you this right now. I'm going to use Warding Flare on the first attack.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna move up and he's gonna attack.
Who's that?
It's Kriv.
Oh.
Our heroic cleric.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, first one with disadvantage. That is a 20.
All right.
Woo!
Well, I wait for damage before I roll concentration.
Yeah.
Although if the number is not a 10, I'm going to be surprised and unhappy.
It's 10 exactly. Wait. It's 14 exactly.
Ooh.
Well, it'd be half damage, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
14 damage.
Yeah, so
Is he just trying to ram him
D3, 10 for your
with his
concentration.
antlers?
And I pass my concentration.
Yep. And then also smacks at you with some hooves,
Ooh.
but misses. The other Moosin it's just this guy. The Moosin.
Did the first one, are they both hit with fairy fire or just the one?
Just
to the south?
this, yeah.
Okay.
It's going to move back here and then charge at Reija.
That's me.
Charge!
Is you.
Uh-oh.
So rolls a natural one
Sounds more
with
like
his
Wrethgar.
antlers.
Thanks, Panther.
The hoof,
Meant to protect us.
however, is a 17.
Ouch.
Ah! The hooves. It's Raven.
Hi, Raven.
For 7
Hooping
bludgeoning
damage.
Hoofy damage.
Yeah, Raven, we got some moose that are not right. We think they're, I don't know, they're
They're
emaciated. They're
Great.
Definitely left.
White moose.
yeah, they're eating animals.
And it is Reija's turn.
We don't know that they're eating animals. In fact, they probably aren't.
There were some bones in
There are some bones, but
Oh, yeah, but there were a bunch of living things that stirred it all.
that seem to be sleeping peacefully before you guys arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we know they've been menacing the loggers.
Yes.
Yep.
Uh,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe loggers are good eating.
could be a long pig.
Well, I had the panther on watch, but I feel like I'm in too much danger to tell it to attack, and it's one hit's gonna kill it anyway. So I'm not gonna command it. So it's just gonna kind of keep with the same commands. I will rage, and I will.
It'll watch your back.
It's watching my back. You know, maybe more meese will show up.
It's gonna be in the
Wrethgar's
back,
walking
be
back,
like,
too.
yeah, I'm not messing with two moose. You all got this.
Those are big and angry.
I'm elastic.
Um,
Welcome.
Thank you, Elastic, for following. Appreciate that.
Another minion in the ranks.
We're gonna go after this reckless with the great axe.
Are they elastic boots?
We're gonna find out. 16 to hit.
On the one that just charged you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, though I'm sorry.
no,
I
the
didn't
one
have
on
to be.
Yeah, you don't have to reckless.
Yeah, because that bottom one's close. I don't know. So yeah, either way, no reckless, but the 16, and then
Which one's got fairy fire?
The
The
one
attacking you.
below
The one
Kriv has
16
fairy
hits.
fire. The one left of Kriv is injured.
for a whopping 6
Gotcha.
damage.
Okay.
It's disappointing. Band. Nobody likes you anyway. I like that.
Lakkul.
Yes. Just got a little paragraph from Elastic. Hey, dude.
Oh man, we have less followers and viewers.
Aw.
You
Damn
have
it.
tips. Why don't you share them with us now?
Yeah, we always like tips.
At no charge. Oh man, they got
Oh.
banned by someone before they could share their tips.
Damn.
Yes.
And they even followed. Lakkul's going to hit the one with fairy fire. Attempt to hit the one with fairy fire. We're going to blast it. Blast stuck.
Did you sharpshooter?
It felt like it.
Uh,
Rolled a 2 and a 4, so yeah, I did sharpshooter.
I mean,
No,
maybe
the
they
total
have
of
8 armor class.
9.
9 misses.
I figured.
Sorry, I was still reporting.
Yep. I'm elastic.
Yep. Bye. Which brings us back up
New
to
round.
Wrethgar.
Yep.
The one that's fairy fire is the one I shot, right?
Nope.
Yeah, the
The
one
one
you
that's very
shot.
fired is
Below
not the
is
one you
very
shot.
Yeah, the one you shot made it save.
Yeah.
Like a jackass.
So the
Damn.
So you
The
can
one
one
have.
from the north has the arrow.
You
I
can
can
have-
have advantage, or I can have
Or you can
Hunter's
have
Mark.
Yep.
This
Choose
is...
The dilemma. And this isn't me being an asshole. That's just how I roll.
yeah. Yeah.
get up there.
What would you do? You'd go for advantage.
She'd throw
Yeah.
a fucking
Always
critter.
go big. I mean, in real life, I have to stay consistent. But...
All right, I'm gonna move
Oh, you got treats?
right here,
Okay.
and I will shoot over Reija's head at the one that's glowing.
Okay.
I will sharpshooter.
Okay.
What are you doing, Flora?
Just a 12.
Still a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a fleshy moose.
That's one way to describe it.
20.
I'm not sure I
No,
prefer that
yes.
description.
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
20 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Kriv, you have 2 angry moose.
Yeah.
What would Elastic do?
We'll never know.
And
Try to kill
very,
people.
very heavy on the bandit.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Sir.
I will attack the illuminated moose with the Spiritual Hammer. If you want to ever have that just randomly be 9 squares, I'm fine with that.
What?
The Spiritual
Spiritual
Weapon.
weapon be
Yep.
9 squares?
Yeah, just a huge one. It doesn't do anything more. It's just that's a 15 to hit.
That's a big
Hit.
sword.
For 10 damage even. Force damage, if that matters.
Supposed to be 14 damage.
Was
Well-
he con at the pizza box? What's he
He's like nudging him.
And then I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Oh, crunchy.
And then the Moosin go again. The top one will keep attacking Kriv at disadvantage. That is a 16 to hit. You're 18, I think, right?
Yep, 18.
That's lower. The bottom one will attack Reija.
At advantage.
Oh.
No,
Should
the-
you be
She-
reckless?
no.
the
Oh.
one on the bottom was
You're
close enough to me.
Nice try, though.
I thought you said
What's your
reckless.
18?
She did, but it got retconned.
Second one hits you with its hooves. For 6 bludgeoning, and you're raging
I am.
down to 3. And we're on to Reija.
I will continue assaulting the one that is glowing.
Okay.
Okay. Not reckless, but at advantage with a great axe for a 20 to hit
Mm-hmm.
and 11 damage.
Okay.
And yes, the ancestors are
Yep.
floating around that one. Forget to say that aloud.
Lakkul.
Still fairy fired.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to attack that one. Roll a little better, hopefully. 16.
Hits.
Should roll for max damage.
It would be nice.
See, it's not always a dice. 6 force damage. Blast him with a Eldritch Blade.
All right. That it?
Yeah, because I'll stay back there. I don't want to get too close to these
Sure. Wrethgar.
Meeson.
The one that is fairy fired.
Yep.
Sharpshooter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. 11.
Hits.
Oh,
Just.
I believe that's the magic number. 17 points of piercing. And that's me.
All right. It is Kriv's turn.
All right. Let's lead with the hammer again. That's
Yep.
gonna hit. Doing math on that. That is 11 force damage on the eliminated target.
Eliminated.
And the illuminated target crumbles to the ground.
Good.
Okay. I'm going to toll the dead on the remaining one.
Okay.
That is a wisdom save. 13. Or 8 necrotic.
Okay. Necrotic.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It is going to back up.
Does it provoke?
It would, yes.
Toll the dead again.
All right, Warcaster.
Hit him. Helm caster.
Does it have to be with an attack, or is it just any stuff?
It has to
He
be
saves it.
any single target.
Gotcha. He saved, and then he charges at you and attacks.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
You already did.
You're right. I can't.
He rolled another fucking one. And then Hoofus. Not enough.
but you have advantage.
Mhm.
Or sorry, inspiration.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to use that against Wrethgar.
That's true.
Reija, it's your turn.
I will. Can I get? Do I have to get in there?
You would if you want to attack it.
I would like to move in there.
Go get her, Ray.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will
Really, Ray?
swing right at it.
Okay.
A 14.
Hits.
Damage.
Minimum damage.
And the ancestors are now on that one. And I will use my bonus action to ask that.
Did you reckless?
This
Yeah.
one's Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll
It's
use
gonna
my
be
bonus
melee.
action to ask the cat to get in melee.
Cat.
So it probably actually does it have enough room to go over our heads? Like how big is that? I'm assuming we're standing in the doorway. It's gonna have to like do the pounce thing and jump over us onto the moose.
I mean, it could probably come in and jump over Kriv and go to the north.
Okay. I think it
Yeah.
needs the pounce.
It's not going to be able to move 20 feet in a straight line
Okay.
and get the pounce
Okay.
feature.
So it would just be coming in with a bite.
Okay.
Okay, it'll come in with a bite. It's an 8 to hit.
Misses.
It misses.
Lakkul.
Yep. Blast him. 17.
Hits.
8 more force damage.
Okay.
I'll
Stand
stay
there,
where I am.
Wrethgar.
yes. Nothing's happening in the moon dial, is it?
Well, it's still daytime, so nope.
Okay.
It's been all of 30 seconds.
Daytime.
And this is the one that's not illuminated.
Correct.
That one died.
So I will not sharpshooter.
Let's see.
You asshole. Sharpshooter. Dan be damned. Look at that. 21 to hit.
Oh,
Let's say they see an 11. It's going to be hard to miss.
Well, this is
Yeah, I
Wrethgar
know.
we're talking about.
I realized that he would have to at least roll an 8.
Have we considered the possibility that Wrethgar needs glasses and has been failed by his community and friends?
20 piercing damage.
well done.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
I think the moose is up.
Has disadvantage against everybody else.
Yep.
But if it'd like to attack me, it would have advantage.
Yeah. It would.
Because it's got the panther, it's got
This
Kriv.
is the
it's
new
got
round,
Ray.
right? Wrethgar went.
Yeah,
and
on top of round.
don't
Oh,
I-
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
You go first.
Yes.
Your turn.
Hammer
Hits.
or 7.
Okay. Pull the dead.
Yeah, I'll toll the dead.
Mm.
Sheesh.
11 necrotic if it failed.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna try to take out that fucking panther. It's a 1.
Another one.
I'm rooting for you, Panther.
That hits.
Okay.
It's not like it's Carl. He's not a main character.
They're gonna resist the damage.
All right. Forgot about that.
It's got 13 hit points.
11. So reduced down to 5. And it's your turn.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Reckless. Wait, now Panther. Ooh. Good. 24.
It's
Dead.
it hit 1.
Oh, it hit.
Boom.
2 dead moosin.
Good.
Gotta check the bodies.
They've got
That
What's wrong with these moose?
full breastplate armor, giant sword.
No, but could we do, I don't know,
nature check.
nature? Yeah, I don't know how natural they are now.
Well, they're still natural. What?
I mean, they're covered in blood. They're thinner than usual.
You
I
don't
mean,
have
you're
nature.
going off of a picture, Bob.
Do you have?
It's been
They're
a-
healthy looking.
Are you proficient in nature? Okay.
They're not like emaciated and stuff like
Okay.
that. They're moose.
I'd like to check them for any disease or
Disease.
I will.
Okay. Make a taste check. You have
I
to
will guidance.
lick it.
That's
Seems-
not. I mean, really, what I
As
was
a
gonna
medical
do. But like knowing about possibly sick
Yeah, it would
wildlife,
be nature.
As your spiritual advisor, I advise you not to lick them in.
I don't intend to unless
Okay.
it's fully cooked. Yeah.
Ah,
Well, maybe.
We're looking at a
Rio's good stuff, though.
14.
like the Rio?
It's good.
Better than Ruby Red?
It's close.
It's papaya.
It's very tasty.
I'll probably try it tomorrow.
Very sweet.
It is sweet, yeah.
As far as you can tell, this is a moose.
Huh.
It doesn't
Just
seem to be suffering from any sort of disease or anything like that.
odd that there are 2 albino moose.
Yeah, it's
Standing.
almost like the encounter needed to be made a tiny bit more difficult because you guys have passed this point of the book.
Yeah.
You're doing every great west.
Right.
I need you to.
You guys are killing giant rats. They don't give XP anymore, but you want to clear that quest log.
Let's check the rest of this, whatever this is.
Yeah, there are 3 passages.
Cave or... Yeah.
2
Yes.
passages and some stairs.
At this point, this one be visible. Got your light on.
Is that a door down there?
It is not.
Just a dead end?
It is. As Kriv goes to check it out. The underground passage narrows before ending at a wall upon which is mounted an oval mirror 7 feet tall and half as wide,
Gaze upon your face.
encircled by a decorative stone frame.
Yeah. It's a full moon. Gaze upon your face. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
But it's not a full moon tonight.
We don't know.
It's, again, not.
Lakkul is going to check out the other corridor to the west. Peer down there.
Oh, the Westerly one?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool says, Panther, come with me. Panther does nothing.
That is correct.
Panthers are unionized.
It does not obey your commands.
Oh.
All right. So you move down the hallway
Mm-hmm.
and reach.
It is kind of, yeah.
You reach a door.
Mm-hmm. Closed.
Closed.
Okay. Is there a handle or?
Nope. It is just like the one that you guys came across outside.
Right.
The stone
Sealed,
door
not open.
is engraved with a white semicircle, the symbol of a half moon from the moon dial outside.
Mm-hmm.
Unlock the tombs.
So potentially we have to come back on a half moon and do the
Unlock the tombs.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly with the brazier.
Yeah.
Ritual.
We still haven't opened the sarcophagus
which
Maybe it'll open
I
it.
was
That might be.
that's
out.
what I was talking about,
Yeah.
opening it on, at night
yet. Mm-hmm.
on a half moon.
What about the other passageway to the south?
I'll go take a look at that one.
To the south is another stone door with a white semicircle,
Mm,
the symbol of the half moon,
the other half.
with no door handle or anything on it.
Mm-hmm. So potentially these are 2 tombs.
Half moon. Yep. We got the mirror for the full moon.
Uh-huh.
And if we go to the east, are we able to decipher That's the same stone door we found on the outside?
Oh yeah. Yeah, based on where it is, you figure that's probably that door.
Mm-hmm.
Where did all the critters run off to?
The critters.
They just scattered because you scared them.
Yep. Boo-boo ran away.
And if you push on that door to the east, it opens.
Ah.
Looks like it only opens from the inside.
Well, if that opened, just for the heck of it, Lakkul will push on the door to the northwest.
No.
Yeah. Didn't think so. Was there anything we missed outside?
Yep.
Got the statues around there. Nothing else to the south.
Checked it out. Pretty
Okay.
pretty good.
Do we just wait till nighttime, see if the moon comes out?
We could wait to see, potentially where the moon is.
Which phase is the dial pointing at currently?
Again, it will only illuminate with the light of the moon.
Oh, I'm sorry, because it's got phases on there. Okay, so we don't know what it's pointing at.
Yeah, this doesn't move.
Right.
That is perpetually
Oh.
there.
It's like
a
That's
sundial.
how the sundial
Mhm.
works.
I
So
was thinking
as
that it
the-
was
as the
rotating.
moon
And
is
it's
coming
crystal,
over.
so you think the light of the moon is
gonna
going to
get-
project
Okay.
through the crystal
Yeah.
to point at whatever phase.
What you're seeing is like the shadow of it
Right.
during the day.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
And what's going to happen is the moon's going to go over and it's
Mhm.
going to shine down, and probably at the height of the moon's zenith
Mm-hmm.
is probably going to point to whatever phase it's in.
Which doesn't make
It doesn't make sense.
sense.
It's almost like it might be
Weird. How does it shine and point at the new moon if there's no moonlight?
How did the elves get this funded? Was this an art installation they did? Like,
They're elves, man. Who the fuck knows?
so it's money laundering?
Probably
Some
at one point.
politician approves an art project,
Right.
splits the money with their artist friend?
Yeah.
Explains a lot about elven moons, actually.
Elves really are just con artists at the end of the day. They've had
Really good
They've had a
marketing.
long time
They've
to
got a,
plan out their con.
lots of
they've got a
time
really
scheming.
good PR team.
Yeah. Everybody seems to like elves.
No love for honest, hardworking goblins.
Well, they have put out a pretty successful smear campaign against goblins. Yeah.
So we gonna wait.
Yeah, I
We should take something from the moose to show that we, in fact, did kill them. I think technically they asked for the carcass.
Well, the tavern owner said that she would pay you 10 gold for the moose.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
quarter
for-
it.
Probably for
okay.
meat and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll quarter one of the moose.
Yeah.
What time of day is it? We haven't been out too long, right?
Well, we
no,
were-
because you guys
We spent the
spent the night.
Yeah.
And then you tracked for a couple hours.
Okay.
So it's still morning-ish, mid to late morning.
I mean, we could hack up the moose and bring it back, and then get dinner and come back out here.
I guess if we want to,
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be night for a while.
Mm-hmm.
sure, we can speed. We can do that.
Prefer to fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir.
So you want to help me
Yes.
quarter the animal?
Yes.
Probably
Sure.
only going to be able to pack one out, but at the same time, we can if we come back, we can do it
Got
again.
another one.
Yeah.
1/4
It's
port.
refrigerated.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Actually, breather, but still.
Even better. Might
Yep.
be a little harder to quarter at that point, but you have a hatchet.
I mean, we could quarter both, and I could, we could.
That might be the. Yeah. However you want to do it.
You quarter one, I'll quarter the other.
Okay.
We'll pack out one, take it back to town.
Do you want me to try to roll something? Like we could use some rope and use maybe a blanket to, put it on there and drag it back. If we get like a boar, I think we've harnessed up a wolf or the elk or something. Make it a weasel, but it's worth a shot.
We have our. I'm assuming we came up with our dog sled.
Okay, Direwolf, here's a pile of
Probably
butchered
didn't
meat that you
because we
can't
were
eat.
looking
You were
for
trekking through the
tracking and
woods
stuff.
and tracking and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't think we brought that.
Dog sleds.
Yeah.
do you have to draw the animal first before you quarter it? You're gonna draw the quarter,
That's a different thing, Bob.
like tar and feather.
Kind of a fucked up one.
Draw it.
That's why it
But
came
that's,
from Bob.
that's execution.
Okay, so we will cut them up.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna see what we get. We're gonna pull a fuzzy ball. It's a wolf.
A dire wolf or
Okay.
just a
It's a
normal
dire
wolf?
wolf. It's a big one. We got a wolf in here. So we can cut a wolf.
Cross the
Here's the
Rio
of
Grande.
meat for you. And then wolf. We're going to harness you up, and you're gonna have to
Harness it
drag
up with-
50 feet of rope.
Human hair.
We got a bunch of rope, right?
We do
From
a
my
bunch of
back.
rope,
And then we can put it inside of
a bedroll.
a bedroll or yeah.
It's
Nothing
the
like
moose
bloody
skin.
hunks of meat in your bedroll.
We'll have to get a new bedroll, but I think it will.
Can get a new bedroll. Yes.
think it will pay for itself.
We just wrap the meat in the hide of the moose, right?
That's an idea as well.
That would be the smarter thing to do.
That's why we. Yes, that's why.
But they smelled bad on the outside.
Or you could just do this. And we'll give the Panthers some meat too.
I don't care what you do with your fake animals.
I know.
They don't need to eat.
It's
do
not
they?
like they're going to starve to death. They're going to be gone come morning.
Panther,
Yeah.
I command you to snuggle me.
Reija's just avoiding a bad Yelp review.
They're not real.
So we will head back into town.
Sure. With two moose
Predators.
carcasses,
Yep.
a giant dire wolf,
Yep.
and a panther.
Yes.
It's fine.
Mhm.
Cool.
Nimsy's fine with that.
Yeah, we're just like this.
We're gonna go see Nimsy.
I mean, it's Icewind Dale.
We're gonna swing by the tavern because the tavern keeper wanted the meat. We should drop that off first.
Oh right, Nimsy just wants the carcass.
Nope.
Nimsy
Nimsy
didn't want the carcass.
wanted
I just
proof of it being dead.
yeah, I misremembered.
The tavern keeper wanted.
Oh, good.
Um,
Wrethgar's buddy.
Presuming it was, if it was a healthy animal that would not cause her patrons any sort of illness, she would pay you $10 for the carcass.
Seemed pretty healthy when it gored me.
Wrethgar deduced it is not diseased. So
yep.
I'll check with Garrett.
yeah, unless you didn't roll high enough. That's
You do want to get a second opinion before you eat strange meat. I don't actually think that's unreasonable.
Yeah, at the same time, desperate times.
So
So,
NPCs, they don't even have rules for starving to death.
They're gonna have choice now. They're gonna have venison. They're gonna have moose meat.
which is venison.
No, venison, a different
Big venison.
So she
He screams in silence.
wasn't prepared for 2 moose, but she'll give you 16 gold.
Ooh. You should haggle.
We weren't prepared for 2 either.
'Cause she said 10 for 1.
It's 16 total.
So haggling would be 20 for 2.
It
Uh,
would be.
2. Yes.
She doesn't have it, so
Yeah.
16.
You just told us before, guys.
We'll
you should
take
haggle.
16. We'll take 16.
Yeah, you should. When you get a fucking quest and the reward is goddamn cookies, and you're just like, oh, okay,
They're pretty good.
we're gonna go out and risk our lives for cookies.
We'll
I
take
just wanted
4
to-
gold each.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like I made it a nice divisible number for you.
Nice. 20 would also be divisible.
Yeah, so would 12
Yeah.
or just 10.
Is the
And she
barkeep-
doesn't care what you do with the other body. How about that?
Does the barkeep make cookies?
No, she doesn't. And she doesn't look like she's fucking around either.
Well, she fucks around with Wrethgar.
Do you say something like that, Mom? Does Lakkul like insinuate something like that out loud?
Probably.
He's not sure about
Let me just look up her stats real quick.
Just not sure about this tavern, huh?
the town.
Just
Town.
reuse the stats from the awakened white moose. He's been a were moose this whole time.
She hits a lot harder than the weakened.
I bet she does.
Really?
Let's not forget what I told you at the beginning about Lonelywood.
Everyone's a retired adventurer?
Or everyone's a criminal.
No, most people
Bold
are
of you to remember.
unrepentant thieves to cold-hearted killers.
Oh. Well, I mean, who among us hasn't set someone on fire after witnessing them in a bar fight? Yeah. Killing them.
You haven't.
I have, actually.
You did?
That's the reference I'm making.
Not
We
Kriv,
thought
though.
Just a few nights ago
then Taran,
in the bar
the
fight.
agents. I didn't actually know they were like
Oh,
Taran
right.
until
I forgot that you cooked them.
Yeah.
Helm still granted me spells this morning.
Yeah. Well, they weren't exactly good guys, so.
Wanted to talk.
You did.
Anyway.
And then when they said, I don't want to talk, you said, "Brrr!"
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you guys kicked around town for a while. You got some coin.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back and talk with Nimsy.
Okay.
Obviously, let her know that.
Cookie?
Sure, it's been a bit of a day.
Yeah, it's gingerbread
We took care of the moose.
Did you?
Two.
Two.
Two of them.
Two of
Two
them,
moose.
actually.
Do you improve that?
We dropped the body off. That we quartered the animals and then we dropped it off with.
What's your name?
Didn't
Danae.
Danae.
Oh, Danae.
Still have the hides if you want to see them.
That would probably be good.
They're outside. They're messy.
Yep. That's a white hide.
Yeah.
Good enough for me. Here's your cookies.
We found them in an interesting area, almost like a elven moon ritual area in the woods.
Huh.
Any?
Never
I
seen
don't generally go in the woods.
Hmm.
Not a woods person. I like the comforts of home.
Anybody in the area that you think might know what that is?
Some sort of experienced woodsman from Lonelywood.
Or one of, yes, one of
You
the
could
If
imagine.
anybody, I would imagine that Wrethgar. I'm surprised you don't.
Oh, that's you.
Your stuff appears really interesting. We got to follow,
We
though.
played it really well.
We did. I mean, Emmy Elastic must have told this guy about
Yep.
it.
Oh, and they're gone.
Damn.
We're never going to learn how to expand our channel and get to the top of the ratings at this rate.
The answer was botnets.
Oh,
It was in front of us the whole time.
I mean,
You like to
Make
borrow
1, 2,
a
3,
botnet
5,
for a while?
I didn't even realize we had a chatter on
Aw.
What?
kick. Yeah,
is it
WinRAR.
also saying that we're a great streamer and
Hello, awesome streamer.
Yes.
Stream pretty cool.
I'll take it.
Jesus Christ.
Did they follow us? That's all that matters.
Well, I'm not logged in on Kick, so you can. you
No,
can
they
do that one.
didn't, but they said they did.
Those
Ah,
bitch.
fucking liar! Bam!
My Cuthsmith. Mark Cuthsmith.
Click on their name. Bye.
We were at the Lucky Liar.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
you were. So yeah, she thanks you for your service to Lonelywood. Provides you each with a small satchel of fresh baked cookies,
Nice.
as promised.
Mm-hmm.
Gives yours to Reija
Mm-hmm.
because you said you didn't want them.
Yep.
It's true, you didn't. You don't want an award.
Yeah, she pushes them into your hand anyways. Like, I know you said you didn't want them, but
I do want the cookies. Yeah.
You want the nookie, though.
Bob.
Denny!
Not Denny.
Oh, it's somebody else. We have
Talking to Nipsey. He said he was going to talk to Nipsey.
Speaker, Bob.
Maybe if you weren't sitting on your fucking phone talking to bots, you would know that.
Bob is the one hiring.
Just Bob over and over. Like, one of these times are going to fall for it. And then all the free Coke is going to pay off.
My English was not so good. I wrote that. You stream cool.
You stream pretty cool.
Unless that's just what you want us to think.
I mean, Fayette 12352. It sounds like a Syracuse zip code. So it could be somebody local.
Well, we'll never know. Because,
Until they create another account.
right. Until 5 minutes from now when they follow again and say, our video is great.
By the way,
This video, awesome. Stream good.
You played it really well.
Mm-hmm.
Much stream.
what if it's Gleason?
Why would it okay. So
Nipsey, are
we'll,
there any other places that we could buy some regular traveling provisions in town?
Picks up a blowout.
There's the Happy Scrim Shandar. I don't know what they're gonna have as far as, venturing supplies. They're more of tools of the
A
trade for
novel.
scrim shop.
Tea shop, yeah.
They
Also,
they
just
sell
remembered that Kriv
needles,
brought some to
knives, inks, wax. All the stuff you need for making a
It's
scrim
good
shop.
for pricking.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that we were using the bedroll, and then I remembered Kriv said, "Why don't you do it like this? That would make sense." So I don't actually need a bedroll.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
I mean, you could go talk to Iris Gree down there. She might. She might have something kicking around, but it's not usually what she trades in.
It was a little chilly last night. Maybe I'll get another drink. Do you want to head back out there tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the plan.
Okay.
Oh, do I want to just let you have it or leave the phase of the moon for roll?
You can literally roll a d8. There
Yeah, I
are
know.
8 phases on the dial.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a 3 in 8 chance of being on something useful.
It's kind of crescenty outside right now. Just saying.
Oh, so you don't
Not-
want, you
so
don't
we
want.
don't
I
to.
mean, I'm chilling.
And the other question is, will the moonlight be hitting
Mm-hmm.
the what's it?
We're just gonna have to stay in this town for months to catch all of these at just the right time.
Yeah, that's the only solution. All right, we're gonna say 6 or 7 is the half moon.
Mm-hmm.
8 it's full moon.
Yep.
Anything else, it's the rest.
Balls.
Ugh.
It's the rest.
It's the rest.
I call shenanigans from bust of the world.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, look at that. Still something else.
Well,
I'm
before
still
we
gonna blame
travel
you.
out, are we able to see that it's something else before we?
No. Yeah.
What are this elf bull?
Like you don't want to sleep in the forest?
Who builds like
For
this?
people?
Why
Hold
would
on.
you build this?
Let me just check and see if there's any bullshit that you get in there.
Let's check on Arthur Arcana for the bullshit. What we got in UA? Do you get more when you level up?
Almost certainly.
Of course.
It's probably
It's
designed.
almost like every class gets more stuff when they level
Well,
up.
more UA stuff. Or did you cap out with your UA stuff?
Well, up to level 10, they start gaining additional features over the base ranger, but after level 10, they actually start losing them one by one as they level up.
That's the curse of UA.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. We'll say it's a half moon. Why not?
Do it live.
You can go out there and take a look at things.
Okay.
Yeah. So half moon. Don't know which half.
Is it the white thing or the white?
Yeah. We'll have
Yes.
to try both doors. We decided, what was it? We're going to put, on the half moon, we're going to put the items in the brazier. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to, hopefully there's still more pine cones and twigs to collect.
Mhm.
The forest didn't run out of those. or hands.
The last feather.
Hope we got plenty of feathers.
He doesn't really need his arrows. You can just harvest them.
We could have kept. There was an owl that I think ran away. They have feathers, but it's
True.
gone now. So, I take it we're back by the moon dial. Yes.
If that's where you want to be.
Yes. We know it's a half moon. We'll try the ritual again. Pine cone, twig,
Feather,
feather,
flame,
flame.
and then hand.
Lakkul put his hand in.
So you're up at the gazebo, at the
The
bridge.
brazier, correct.
Okay. You put your hand in.
Yep. Feels
Roll
hot.
a d6.
Yep.
You take 5 fire damage.
Man. Aslan tortured me. But check the doors. Nothing happens with the brazier except those things burn and the cool burns.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go check the we'll check the door up here to the northwest. That was one of the half moons. See if it's the right one. If it's not open already, we'll
Yeah,
try
so
pushing it.
the Nolan is projecting a triangle of moonlight
Uh-huh.
with the tip lighting up the half moon.
Just a tip.
Yep. And which one were you going to?
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay, the door is open.
The door is ajar. And we see.
And as you walk in,
Look at that, a new bedroll.
You don't know what's inside of it, though.
I mean, it's the kind of weather where having a bedroll in a bedroll might actually be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking that.
Oh, hi.
Oh, there's more than just the bedroll in here.
There is. Climbing on top of the sarcophagus, a woman shouts in common, 10 towns will be destroyed. If not by my hand, then by the Frostmaiden. And everybody roll initiative.
Psychopaths in here.
So I hadn't thought of it while we were in town, but is there any chance we would have taken a short rest?
Perfect.
That's probably.
Chill out for now.
You guys had to wait a while.
Like, oh, by the way, we're all bleeding. Okay, let me take care of that. Good.
I have a 26.
Of course you do.
Good call. Oh.
You never roll good for
Aw.
initiative.
No.
All right. Wrethgar, 26. Anybody else above 20? 15.
Hmm.
10.
10 even.
6.
7.
I rolled this 4 and it went right to the edge of the book, and I'm like, you couldn't have just fallen off it that way. It's okay.
6. You said 7,
Yes.
and you had 6.
Yep.
We'll just wait for Matt to come back.
Mafia.
Pine cone is one word. Very nice.
Got two weird cultists trapped in this room saying oral will.
Yep. If she doesn't stop us, Oral will.
Ah.
The 10 towns.
And as she shouts, you can see that teeth are stained blue.
Blue.
Stained blue.
Must be having one of those
She's an
blue ice pops or something.
She's an indigo addict.
Yeah.
All right, Wrethgar, you're up first.
Does she do they have any what's the other creature?
Just looks like there's a bush
Okay.
with blueberries on it.
She's eating blue.
Would actually think, oh, she's eating blueberries. Am I right?
Blueberry bush. Okay. Does she have it? Is she brandishing any weapons?
She has a quarter staff.
Stick.
Just one of your.
She has a stick.
Just one of Wrethgar's cousins.
Is she wearing a crystal necklace?
Backwoods.
Harlan?
She's wearing a lot of
Inbred.
pearls. You can't really see any necklace.
Still cold in the
Her bedroll looks like a Christmas stocking.
It looks very
brown
fluffy,
Christmas
cozy,
stocking.
yeah. I like that.
We should take that
She's giving me like evil druid vibes.
Mm.
Yeah.
with her
Oh.
blueberry bush.
And yeah, and her
Is that an
White
altar, a table, or is that a
moose
sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus.
A lot of sarcophagi.
sarcophagi. All right.
Well, I mean, the inscription did say, "Unlock the tombs of the half moon."
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna shoot her.
She might be undead. I mean, she's got blue saliva.
I will.
Sharpshooter!
I will hunter's mark again.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sharpshooter.
Oh. You don't want to sharpshooter your cousin.
Probably good choice. Good choice. 17.
Yes.
Rolling great. 7 points of piercing damage on the first attack.
7. Okay.
Second, a 14.
Does not hit.
Okay.
She's a nasty hag.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not it.
Oh, oh.
Oh.
And then I'll move there,
Mm.
and that's my turn.
That's. Oh, she's got a different stat block. Yeah, different stat block.
What's next to doing offline?
Next.
What do you do in limited play?
Okay, your second attack, what was the hit?
14.
Does hit. Sorry, different stat block. Throw me off.
For 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe how you always roll afterwards. You're like,
Oh yeah, no, that would have hit. Well, that would have hit too.
No, I'm just looking at the damage. It's just these damage stats are not good. I think it's because it's like these are your
and instead of a staff, she has a sickle. Sorry.
oh
Ooh,
okay.
popsicle.
Kinda, yeah. Looks like it might be icy. And it is Lakkul's turn.
Much loud.
The I didn't like her tone. Lakkul is going to firebolt the bush
Rude.
in the hope that it ignites.
We're good blueberries.
Clearly, we don't know that.
You'll be at disadvantage because you're right next to Reija and she's now your enemy.
Yep. Does a 10 hit the bush? It's just a bush.
It's also kind of behind the sarcophagus.
Yep.
So
Got a little cover.
the 10.
Okay.
A 10 does not
Okay.
hit the bush.
Well, she sees me attempt to firebolt the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Does she look at me?
Yeah,
How
she's
dare you.
kind of looking at all of you.
Good.
Got a lot of eyes.
She's a spider.
She's got 2. Anything else?
You want to get all up in there?
No, he'll go back
Everybody's like, oh.
to the right of Kriv, diagonal from where I am now.
No, there's no room over
Yes, there is.
I moved to block that.
there.
I physically used Lakkul as a human shield.
Okay. I guess opposed athletic. Krister.
Oh, she did.
Throw him out of that spot.
It'd be
Knows your
funny.
place. Trash.
This lady did roll poorly.
I will cast Bless on everyone except Lakkul.
Okay.
I deny you Helm's Bless.
Including the lady there?
Correct.
Yeah,
Well,
and the
three-
bush.
It affects 3 targets. So no.
Oh, well, rude.
Well,
Rude.
The little circles around the wall. Are those barrels? What are those?
and
They're
then
like urns.
Oh.
I think Kriv is going to move up. I kind
To
of want
there?
to. I kind of. Well,
There.
Where
the
Lakkul was.
To
Oh.
there?
Left side, right side?
yeah.
About the
I
bush?
just don't want to quite be in a group if I can help that.
Glycerine. Glycerine.
Like that?
That's fine. Either of those last 2.
Either all the way on the left or.
You know what? Leave him where he is.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. She.
She screams in silence.
You already said that.
Sullen riot penetrating through her mind. Green Day.
Let's
Mhm.
see. What?
Dookie.
From Dookie.
Yeah.
It's a great album. Now they're all like, well, they've been political for a long time. How's the bush doing? Bushy?
Bushing.
If we can kill the bush, we kill her. It's her phylactery.
Radius.
Phylactery.
Sure did say radius. Which means it's going to get all 3 of you down there.
Nice.
It's 5-foot radius.
Told you not to come here.
I heard bless.
What?
You.
Which means
She and I could get along pretty well.
10-foot.
Probably not if I kill her in bush, though.
So, right here.
Yeah.
And we're going to need y'all to make some kind of save.
We'll find out in a second.
Constitution saves.
We got the helm.
Dex, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what it just
Constitution
said.
save.
A 19.
Our DC is okay. 19 saves. 21 saves.
14.
14
Questionable.
is the DC, so saves.
Ooh.
Okay. Just want to check something here. If character fails the save. Okay. So you are each going to take different numbers. 4 radiant damage.
Radiant.
A beam of moonlight.
Like a moonbeam?
Like a moon?
Huh.
A beam?
Near the moon dot.
Moon?
Yeah.
Well, that's not at all in
Interesting.
theme with the with the place we're currently standing.
Or... Huge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I even in my
And,
real form?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Way to. Well, everybody already knows.
Yeah.
If you fail your save, however,
We'll find out.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh. 'Cause that's an added effect. Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Reveals her true form.
Hopefully she can only do it
Which
once.
none of you have seen.
No.
I have to assume see the mimic.
That's probably right. Yeah. It is. The shrub does nothing. It continues to be a shrub.
Okay. I find that deeply suspicious.
And it is Reija's turn.
Get in there.
I'm gonna get in there, and I feel like I have the blessing of Helm, so I don't have to
You get in there.
recklessly get.
Yeah, right up on the circle.
25
Hits.
for 16 damage,
Those are D12s.
Noise.
and then she has the ancestors.
Yep.
Upon her.
Okay. Back to Wrethgar. Did you rage?
Meant to, yes. If I didn't say it aloud, I used the rage things.
You added your rage.
I did.
Okay.
I will shoot her.
Shoot her.
I will sharpshooter her.
You too have the blessing of Helm.
I don't need it because that's a crit.
Good. That's why it's
It's a little bit like current. Or no.
Because
Yeah. I don't need it because that's a crit.
What is it?
You sound a little bit like Kermit.
Oh.
I don't need it. Seth MacFarlane does a great impersonation of Kermit the
Yeah.
Frog. But he was doing Kermit speaking as Liam Neeson. And he's like, I have a very particular set of skills.
I would watch that reboot.
That's a talent right there. Doing a voice, doing another voice.
Yeah.
How many ones?
You're great. We love you.
You're terrible at crits. This happened last time, too.
Yeah.
There's
1, 2,
but
1, 2.
it's still. Can I math?
I don't know.
That is a crit.
It's still 26 points of piercing damage.
Okay. To her, not the bush.
That's correct. That is correct.
Okay. Lakkul, your turn.
I still want to set the bush on fire.
Le bouche.
Yes.
You're attacking the bush again?
Yeah. He'll move a little bit over in front of the door.
Yeah, maybe move out of the moonbeam.
Like right there?
Still doing things.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that if you end your turn there? Hold on.
there, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It exists
Or
there.
starts
It's probably
its turn there.
it's
Yeah.
probably starts its turn.
So we'll say that
Yeah.
you guys already took that damage at the start of your turn.
Yeah. So yeah, Lakkul moves.
Uh-huh.
That's a good spot, but he
Well,
misses.
it would have done the damage,
It probably wouldn't have done the damage immediately.
doesn't it?
Immediately.
There are certain spells that specifically say when this spell is cast and again, blah, blah, blah. So I don't think so.
Yeah. I think
I
that's
think-
correct.
I think I would have taken damage at the beginning of my turn.
I think I would too.
Or starts its turn.
Yeah, when you enter for your first time on a turn or start your turn there, so you've already taken the damage that you would have taken when you started your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you moved out and somebody else shoved you into it, you would take the damage.
Or if you start your turn there and then don't move and start your second turn there.
Yeah, if you don't move, like, no, me.
That's me.
Yay!
Maybe she'll die.
She might.
Maybe she'll lose concentration.
She did not lose concentration. She rolled a 17 and a 19 on the dice for concentration.
Okay.
Shoot her!
You're the only one with a ranged weapon.
That's not true.
And Lakkul is fighting a bush.
As far as I can tell, he's fighting a bush and losing.
He's losing against the.
Did he roll to attack before he walked away?
I don't know anymore.
Okay.
I don't remember.
The bushes one.
Did you miss again? What'd you get?
It was a 7.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's
Okay.
worse than
Once
last
again,
time.
missed the bush.
A bush has
I got a
moved, so, you know.
stationary bush.
Yeah.
You
I
were
gotta
doing-
reload put some more butane in my finger.
Fucking fire is just willy-nilly all around the place. All right.
Willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. Kriv.
Gonna guiding bolt the druid.
Okay.
Try anyway.
You're blessed by hell.
I am blessed by
True.
him. What's what I did? 14?
14.
That hit.
Will hit.
All right.
Look at that.
14 radiant.
Okay.
And next attack against her had advantage.
And she saves.
Mm.
Which brings us to her turn.
Oh.
Oh.
Blah, 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 blah. I love that I have to keep bouncing back and forth and seeing what these spells do.
Well, at least there's not a cat on your laptop.
Simply stop casting
true.
spells.
I
Just
mean,
move into melee with the caster.
sure.
Star gadget.
She can move it.
She can.
That's an action, though.
Mm.
That kind of sucks. That should. Well,
Yeah, no, that's.
that should be bonus action.
Yep, just like when I was playing Druid. Every fucking spell is concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's great.
Except spiritual weapon for some reason.
Which Druids don't have access to. So.
Yep. Of all the spells that are not concentration spells that really seem like they should be,
Yeah.
that's at the top.
It really does seem like it should be.
Since we don't have any gingerbread cookies, we're gonna have a cupcake. Because
You didn't actually get gingerbread halflings.
no, we did.
You didn't know what to expect, gingerbread.
Yeah. Oh.
Bob, what are you doing?
Good
First
Lord,
thing-
have you ever eaten a cupcake before?
No, I haven't. Only my
Okay, just pop the whole thing in your mouth. It's fine. Don't worry about anything that might be around it.
pop it like it's hot.
Yeah, use an action. Lame. Okay.
Lame.
All right, well, Reija's right up in her business.
Mm-hmm.
Get in there.
So she's going to attack with her sickle. At advantage.
Push Reija into the moonbeam.
The odds of her successfully pushing Reija are probably
Yeah, it's
pretty
true.
Yeah. Do not fisticuffs the raging
Unless the
barbarian.
bush helps her.
That's true.
The bush is still bushing.
That bush is just biding its time. I am more suspicious than ever.
Don't worry.
Advantage against
Let's
her.
go, we'll burn
She's
you.
reckless. So that's a crit.
Oh no, I didn't reckless. I used I
You relied
had
on the
helm.
blessing of helm.
Yeah. Sorry.
Fine. Second thing is a miss. Okay. It is the shrub's turn. It continues to shrub.
So you should have just used both of those dice as your rolls.
Yeah.
Probably. but I
Oh,
didn't.
there's one and there's two.
Reija's turn.
Alright, Blessing Helm is still there.
You have, if you're attacking the druid, you have advantage from guiding bolt as well.
But also, yes.
But also,
All
yes.
these.
Or you could just destroy the bush outright.
You do have an
The
axe,
druid.
but it is full of tasty looking blue berries
Mm-hmm.
that will stain your teeth a fun blue color.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
These are definitely very safe blueberries. This is a very normal situation.
They're not cursed.
It's 22 at the druid.
It's
Oh.
Burped.
Like
12 damage.
Okay.
I would expect to find a blueberry bush in a sealed tomb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's a druid.
That's true. See Ben in here. I wonder if she's crazy.
Why don't you ask her?
No.
Strike up a conversation.
I mean, unless she has a way of getting out, probably 30 days.
Shauna said 20.
The damage
Yeah.
was 12.
12. I was...
I'm just waiting for her to recognize Wrethgar. Like cousin.
He doesn't know every
Baby, is
woman.
that you?
You son of a bitch, you old sailor, you.
Are there any villains later on that could just randomly be Wrethgar's wife and he was wrong the whole time?
Maybe.
You'd have some
Still don't
drama.
know what the secret is. When do we find out?
Or maybe it's just someone that fucking hates.
I mean,
you know.
when he decides that you need to know, it's his secret.
It is his secret. You don't ask about someone's past in Lonelywood.
Wrethgar, your turn.
It's true.
We've been with together for a couple weeks now, so you know.
And he's learned not to trust you in that time.
Yeah.
Constitution save, please.
Yeah, I'm ready to do that
Boom, baby.
for you. Ready to fail that for you.
Beautiful. Help
That's a
lesson.
10.
That is a fail.
Yep.
So you
Reveal your true form.
take 17 radiant damage.
Holy shit!
Ouch.
All right.
Now you tell us your secret.
Go to
And your true form is revealed. He looks exactly the same.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go ahead and step out of this now.
That's a
That would be
strong
a wise
play.
decision. Where you go?
So.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Surround her.
And I am going to sharpshooter her.
Helmet has faith.
Helm is trying his best, but there's only so much the gods can do.
12.
Misses.
That's my turn.
Lakkul,
Yeah.
you gonna attack the bush again?
Yeah, man. Third time's a charm.
Great. Roll at disadvantage.
Let's burn it. Why disadvantage?
Because I said so.
Damn it. It's a 12 with disadvantage.
Let's see. Partial cover gives 2 AC.
Does he still have partial cover? I mean,
Yeah,
I
he's-
could get right in
It's
there.
a small bush behind a sarcophagus. It's
Oh.
got partial cover.
It looks like a medium-sized bush.
Yeah, it does, but it's small because that's how it works. Roll your damage.
Burn it up.
Poor bush.
Did nothing.
3 fire damage. And if it's flammable, it ignites.
Hi.
Typically, bushes are flammable. But it could be a magic bush.
You said 6,
3.
3.
Sorry, the number you were looking for was 6.
Oh. No, I mean, it's a bush.
It's a bush.
So, okay, it burns the bush.
Does she look visibly angry now? Well, she was angry, but is she angrier?
I think she defaulted to angry.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Okay, well that's Lakkul's turn. Kriv.
Yep.
Bush is still intact
Mm-hmm.
after being burned. All
It
right,
could be a slow burn.
Is still
Kriv.
intact.
we'll move 2 squares up next to the bush,
Okay.
and then we're gonna cast Burning Hands
Yeah, burn that bush.
on.
The bush, the druid, and Reija.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely Reija. I don't curve the angle of the Burning Hands to the north.
Just
It's a dex save. Yeah, DC 13.
Those bushes are very dexterous.
13. The druid saves.
He takes half of 5. He takes
Great.
2 damage.
Wow.
Rolled 2 1s and a 3.
So 5.
Welcome to the club.
Yep.
But the bush took some damage.
The bush did take fire damage.
Gavin. We'll call the bush Gavin.
could also call it bush.
Why not get?
It shrieks and cries out, "Why? She's been keeping me here. Why?" And then dies.
Bushes don't normally shriek.
Hey,
Gavin.
friend.
You guys killed a
Killed Gavin.
defenseless awakened bush.
Gavin Rosted.
Well, I feel bad about that.
Good. You should. You monsters.
Yep.
The reason you were rolling disadvantage because after the first time you tried to kill it,
Yep.
it dodged. Because it
Bush.
didn't want to die
Bushes are good at dodging.
and may have even had some useful information for you. But
Nah.
you'll never know now.
Nope. We'll just kill her.
That was
Loot
Kriv. Druid's
sarcophagus.
turn. Yep, poor bush.
This is why we play the game.
Yep, murdering. Well, she's just going to use her action to move the moonbeam.
Revealing Lakkul's true form.
Just because I think it would be fun. Let's see. Critters enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn. This is a turn. So Constitution save.
$18.
A 12. If it's pointed out.
It's not on you.
Oh, I thought it was 4 points. Mine then. You don't see my true form.
You take 3. No, half of 3. 1
1.5.
radiant damage. And it is now your turn, so make another Constitution save.
Get that blessing.
22.
5 radiant damage. And it is your turn.
I will move around the sarcophagus to go get.
There.
Yep, right up in there.
Okay.
And
That's
Stop getting closer! He wants you to move one more so the moonbeam, if it moves to hit you, can't also hit him.
oh,
That's fine.
It's too late. She said she's moving there.
But
yep, yep.
Well, I mean, she still has
Maybe she'll finally lose concentration.
movement. Nope.
That's a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh,
She does not lose concentration.
How
Yet.
embarrassing.
Now it is Wrethgar's turn.
Okay.
I assume he cowardly
Yep.
moves down here.
Yep,
Wow.
right there. And then I will shoot without sharpshooter.
Okay.
What's that? 2. I'm at a 15 to hit. Hey, we got some damage out there. We're looking at 14 piercing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Moonbeam stays up.
Man, she's rolling right good.
On her saves.
Apparently the bush was our friend.
could have been our friend.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that you guys felt bad about killing him.
Well,
I didn't attack the bush.
did not attack
Yeah, I know.
the bush
The
either.
2 fucking firebrains did it.
Yeah. It gave her all her power.
It gave her food.
Yeah, that's how she's been surviving. It was
Like
just
the elder brain.
Lakkul, it's your turn.
Well, since the bush is destroyed,
Yeah.
we'll just attack her.
Great.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
We'll go eldritchly, though, instead of fire. Not with an 11.
Nope, not with an 11. Kriv.
Burn her.
Rayha's in the way.
Yeah, no,
I don't think you're really in the way with.
not really. I'm just going to probably. I guess I'll go with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Dex save 13. Failed. 3 radiant.
And she dies.
Oh.
Oh. But worse for her than the bush.
Oh,
Oh, did you?
No, I'm okay about it dying. Feel bad about the bush. I figured it was gonna pull some like fucked up evil druid thing, and then it was just a plant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it was an awakened shrub. but it actually did cry out why she's been keeping him here. Why did you kill him?
Yes, but not the first time it was attacked.
No, because it thought maybe if they just think I'm a bush, they'll leave me alone.
Uh-huh.
The bush.
I'm literally just a
Like-
bush.
He's like, it says right here, he's
It-
afraid
it
of the
makes-
druid,
It makes sense.
doubly afraid of fire. So he was like,
Or the bush.
And then he got burned.
and does speak common. So, anyways, Moonbeam's gone. Druid's dead.
Well, we freed the bush from her harmful embrace.
Yeah, no, that was very valiant of you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Let's check the room.
Of all the things to attack in a room, you went
For
for
the
the fucking plan.
Well, because it had a token, so obviously
Yeah.
it was a combatant.
Lakkul thought that she was getting her power from the bush somehow. And she'd be somehow heartbroken if the bush died.
Like most women, yes.
Yes.
Run my power over the bush.
Damn it.
Oh, God. Okay.
There we go.
That's
This-
the title.
Episode name: True power comes from the bush.
The power of the bush.
Lally. There we go.
Lally stagger.
All right. So this circular chamber has an intricately carved domed ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus.
I avoid it.
Someone has turned this tomb into living quarters,
Mhm.
as evidenced by a rack of drying herbs and an unfurled bedroll behind the sarcophagus.
And the dead inhabitant.
And the now dead inhabitant and burning innocent. As she falls to the ground, with her last gasping breath, she says, "My beasts will avenge us."
Uh-oh.
Well, we killed your one beast. It burned.
Mm.
Could be the other room could have beasts.
I'm thinking all those forest animals
Yeah.
that we scared off the first time.
Oh. Or does she mean the moose?
Yes.
Scattered across the top of the sarcophagus are the contents of an herbalism kit.
Herbs.
Well, I will pack that up.
Yep.
And I'd like to try to open the sarcophagus.
Yes. Lakkul will help him.
Sure.
Do we want to detect anything? Maybe check the sarcophagus out? Make sure it's not like trapped or anything?
Let's actually do this. I will perform an augury, asking Helm if it's a good idea to open the sarcophagus or not, with answers being basically good, bad, both, neither.
Could be good. We'll say good.
Okay,
Helm guides us.
let's get this open.
Lakkul pushes.
So you guys all work together.
Yeah,
Yep.
the inscriptions did literally say to open the tombs.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
don't
don't-
figure the room is the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So as you move aside the lid, the smell of horrible decay
Yep.
fills the tomb.
That's just me, guys.
And inside is a rotting corpse.
mm,
You can make a medicine check.
He's got
Like-
DK.
I guess I will try that. That's not very good. That's only a 9.
Doesn't really tell you much. If anybody else wants to roll, you can. You don't have to be.
Rotten.
I don't know how
Nope.
to do the thing.
Lower.
8.
There's a rotting corpse in the sarcophagus.
Hmm.
Is it holding anything?
It's not holding anything.
Male, female, fancy clothes.
Any kind of
Female.
recognizable...
Elf?
She looks similar to the druid.
Oh. One of your cousins? No identifiable information. Doesn't have like
Doesn't have a driver's license on her or anything.
no
Yeah.
card
Here
carrying.
lies.
Like a tabard with, her name sewn in it, like Calvin Klein.
No.
Why do you keep calling me
little
Calvin?
penicillin tag, around her neck.
Written all over your underwear.
Everybody make perception check.
Perception. I was gonna check the bedroll in it. Perception's good too.
24.
That's pretty good. Only a 14.
4.
Low.
9.
Okay. Wrethgar
Mm-hmm.
notices tucked under the cadaver is a shark skin pouch.
Shark skin. A lot of sharks up here?
I wouldn't think so.
Shame from around these parts.
Not recently, anyway.
But she looks like.
I'll point it out.
Okay. Let's check the pouch. That's very odd.
Okay.
Lakkul's already been cursed, so he'll open the pouch.
Great. Inside are 2 crystal vials filled with liquids.
What color?
I don't know, man. One is
You should.
kind of shadowy purplish.
Huh?
And the other one is red.
Red. Okay. Lakkul will take the 2 crystal vials.
And if you want,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm pretty sure right in the rules it says you can identify potions by just
Yep.
doing a little bit of
Give a
that.
little taste.
You've got a potion of radiant resistance,
Interesting.
which is the shadowy purple one,
Yep.
and a potion of vitality.
Nice.
Good.
Which removes any exhaustion you are suffering, cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you regain maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Okay.
Oh, I was actually right on that one. Potion's crimson liquid regularly pulses with dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat,
And the potion, what was the radiant one?
which is right up your alley. Potion of resistance.
Radiant resistance. Let me guess. It resists radiant damage.
I would think so.
Okay. Got 2 potions. Good. Shark skin's kind of weird.
You would gain resistance to radiant damage for 1 hour.
Okay.
Well, do we want to go to the south and see if that other
We can check it.
one is
See if it's open.
My guess is it won't be, but I don't know.
It is.
It is open. Good.
Looks like it doesn't matter which of the half moons are illuminated. It just needs a half moon. Circular chamber has an intricately carved dome ceiling, 20 feet high. Beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus.
Same. Is there
This
a bush?
one does not appear to have been turned into quarters.
Ah. But is there a bush anyway?
No. They have all scattered because the destroyer has come.
We should check that sarcophagus too.
I have become death, the destroyer of bush.
All right.
Somebody help me push this sarcophagus lid off.
Sure.
Everybody.
Same thing. You push the lid aside. Inside the sarcophagus is the withered corpse of an elf in tattered robes. As you push the lid aside, a rush of air disturbs the robes, which have mostly crumbled to dust. Inside, there is also an unstrung bow, 6 silvered arrowheads, and a wooden cup with a winged fish etched onto the side.
Fish. But no shark skin pouch.
No.
Do you want the bow and arrows? Or arrowheads?
Maybe take the bow too.
Yeah.
I'll take the bow and the cup and detect magic on them later.
Okay. You can do that.
Scoop up the arrowheads.
6 silvered arrowheads.
Just want to point out that the no man looks like an arrowhead. Not sure if there's any kind of correlation between the two. But look at that no man. Kind of looks like an arrowhead.
Yeah, it's almost like triangles
Yeah.
are triangles no matter what.
Triangles are triangles. Nothing else in this room?
Nope.
Yeah.
In the other room, there was a bunch of hanging, she had drying herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take, I don't know if she's got like a bushel of lavender or something. I'll take something and leave it with the corpse before we seal it in.
Sure, you can take some.
And then I'll go back and get some herbs and
Got
give
some
it.
parsley in there with
We'll give him some parsley.
Cilantro.
Yeah.
Yep.
a little bit of rosemary, maybe.
And rosemary would be good. Yep. It's good for texture. Leave that with him. Seal the door. Chamber thing.
Okay, you guys doing anything else?
No, I think we're done here.
Well, we have the mirror. If we want to wait for a full moon.
That is going to be
Only 2
2
weeks
weeks. Sure.
I mean-
yeah.
away.
Hang out
Hold
long,
on.
would
Well, actually, yeah.
Odds
Might-
it'll be a full moon even.
It might be 45 days.
It'll be a full moon in 2 weeks.
I think we have something that we could do maybe if we catch some downtime,
Yeah.
you know, and we're in the area.
Mhm.
It-
Oh, it's
we
full
can,
moon tonight.
yeah,
That's
maybe we'll look to, you know, come back here in
Why don't 2
2
we just
weeks.
hang out lonely with 2 weeks? We'll stay, make a camp.
Because
Tell us all about your secrets.
Shit to do, Bob.
I've got blue boots.
You got
Yeah,
some blueberries
We
too.
need to get your boots. We need to investigate those thrones so we can get on to chapter 2 and actually level up again.
Now, do we want to go look at the thrones to the west? It's to the west, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jarl
Yeah.
throne.
Or we go look for Macretus.
Also an option.
And that damn little Duergar.
Damn little dirt.
Little shitheads. They're such scumbags.
It's full moon on that night.
So you guys head back to Lonelywood, I assume?
Yeah, we'll go back to town.
Leave the Lonelywood, go back to Lonelywood.
Nimsy didn't know anything about this moon dial anyway.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
yeah.
And once I have time, probably in Nimsy's attic, I will detect magic on those items.
See
if I can identify them.
Neither of them are magical.
Oh,
Okay. Well, who wants a bow?
An unstrung bow.
An
Is it a nice
unstrung bow.
Longbow or short bow?
meaty.
It's a recurve. It's actually a modern recurve. Modern composite.
It's a good bow.
It's got a lot of history.
I think Reija.
You think, given the age, it might snap if you strike.
Oh, okay.
It's not a good longbow.
It's
I think-
it's a curiosity piece at this point.
Okay.
The
Well,
arrowheads are still good.
during the evening, I'll take some time and I will swap out the arrowheads for
Rip up
6.
some silvered arrows.
Yep.
I'm sure. Oh, let's see. While you guys are back in town at the tavern eating roast moose, somebody roll a d20.
Oh, God.
Yep, we're doing this all fucking over again.
I think.
10.
10. You overhear somebody say, "Did you see that weird comet that fell out of the sky a week ago?
Comet?
Down in the mountains south of 10 towns, not too far away."
South of
Since then, folk around there have been receiving, I don't know, they're hearing voices in their head. They can't make out the language, but I bet the comet has something to do with it.
Could be abyssal.
We should move on to this chapter 2 quest
So
so that we can go to chapter 2 and, you know.
there's a comet. There was Macretus. That was chapter 2.
Thrones of the Jarls.
But chapter 1 still has the Winter Wolves.
No.
It does still have the Winter Wolves and the Lake Monster.
Lake monster. Yeah.
Lake Monster was Dugan. The
Dugan's Hole.
Dugan's, I think, was the Winter Wolves.
Dugan's is the Winter Wolves. Bremen is the
yes.
monster.
Have we been to Bremen yet?
No.
Oh.
Nope, and we're not going to.
They can take care of their own wolves.
It's
It's actually level locked. Yeah, it's a safe
Yeah.
area for the lower levels,
Oh.
so we can't actually go in there anymore. Too much griefing.
The safety of the towns doesn't pose much of a threat to you guys anymore.
Yeah. Huh. We haven't
You
been
might
to
have to
Dugan's yet.
venture further into the wilds of the Dale.
Correct. I mean, it's possible, though, even in chapter 2, we might find ourselves in Bremen.
Well, yeah,
Or
you
Dugan's
can
Hole.
always go back to the towns, yes,
Yes.
and, just get supplies and rest or
And take care of the Winter Wolves.
whatever. Yeah, take care of the
Maybe,
wolves.
or we just let Bremen fend for themselves for the entire campaign, and we
I
never
mean,
even go talk
yeah,
to
maybe
one of
by
those.
then Bremen will have problems with Winter Wolves instead of a lake monster.
Could be. Okay. Lakkul's down for whatever.
Because the Winter Wolves have destroyed Dugan's Hole.
Moved on to bigger
Now the
targets.
9 towns of
They've
Ice
leveled up.
Doesn't have quite the same ring to it as 10 towns, but
Yeah, especially because it's actually 8 towns now, and the lake monster is still completely.
It's leveled and it's moved into chapter 2.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yep.
We didn't knock it out fast enough, so it's going to be much more difficult.
It's had time to continue
Yeah.
eating fishermen and growing stronger.
Lake monsters.
I think we'll probably end it a little early tonight,
Okay.
and then we can figure out what you guys want to do next week.
Do we go to chapter 2?
That's
I
completely up
guess
to
we'll
you,
see.
but making that decision next week will give me time to reread chapter 2.
Right. Which is just like chapter 1.
It is just like there's a bunch of rumors and legends that people have said stuff about. Let the adventurers just go randomly wherever the fuck they want. Have fun!
We've made a lot of miles. We should get...
I don't think we get, frequent flyer
No.
points in the 10 towns.
We've traveled a lot. Just
You
back and forth across.
Yeah, and you didn't have to pay anybody to do that, so why would there be rewards?
I'm just saying, we're just racking up some stuff.
Yeah,
Racking up what?
I don't know.
a debt for all the dog food you've had to buy?
Dog treats.
Dog food that you've not been charged for?
How much can huskies possibly eat when they're running half the day?
While dragging a sled loaded up with a bunch of shit.
A bit. They'd eat a bit afterwards.
Yes, they would
Mhm.
probably eat a bit and then sleep very well. So yeah, we'll call it there for this week. Next week, the adventure can continue, or just keep spinning in place. Whatever.
We'll just
Is everybody free next week?
Should be.
I believe
Good
so.
question.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we'll plan on that. For all of our many watchers, including Emmy Plastic, Fayek,
Yep.
well, new followers.
Unfortunately,
Well,
they've both been banned. I don't know how it happened.
does that nullify their follow? Or are they still following?
Probably.
Seeing
Yeah.
they're banned from the channel.
But can they still give us views?
Yeah.
Also, no.
No.
Well,
Well, that bites.
a small price to pay.
Gleason popped in and
Yeah.
Raven popped in.
Yeah, Gleason popped in and Ulude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Subscription from that Kildane guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty
What a
loyal.
homie.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't tell us to go to his Discord, and
No, I don't.
doesn't say your stream is very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Much stream.
Next time I'll just use my resub message to, promote a D&D stream.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll get back together next week.
Goopsie whoopsie, I made a fucksy wucksy.
Oh, it
I
really
haven't
is,
done it yet.
really is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. And with that,
Yeah.
we'll say goodbye.
Good night.
We'll see everybody next week.
Good night.
RPG
Bye.
will be good IRL.
That's the thing.
I was
We
really
tried.
hoping Shauna would turn into an actual dog.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is gonna happen.
But, it's
But
a
I do
con save.
have a
She's
great
barbarian, and she had blast.
That would be happening.